Hey, what is up, collecting crew? This is episode 8 of Hot Talk. I was about to say Figure Lowdown of Hot Talk. I'm Jay Feezy, and this is Feezy's Figures. Thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in live if you're out there. Thank you for catching the replay if you're watching the replay. Man, I'm feeling good this week. A lot of good releases, announcements. It's Thanksgiving week for us here in the States. Yeah, man, I'm hyped for this one. Got the music going. This is going to be a fun one. Methinks it is. So if this is your first time here, first of all, thank you for coming through, showing some love, checking the channel out, seeing what we're all about here. Hot Talk specifically is the stream slash video series where I talk about Hot Toys news, announcements, releases, and every so often teasers. Right? I think we may get into some teasers, or a tease in this one if we have time, depending on how we're feeling. But we got 3 releases and 2 announcements this past week, from the last time I did Hot Talk. So we'll go into those. Feezy's 20, for those of you who are familiar. We got that possibly later on if the guests are up for it, so I might do that. And some channel announcements, so stay tuned towards the end, or you can always come back later, catch the replay. No worries if you got if major calls, or if you're just ready to hit the sack, the bed sack, I mean. Pause. Yeah, so timestamps in the description as always. They'll be in there after the stream, including the timestamp for the announcement. So if you want to come back later, no worries, you can always check that out at a later time. So that will be in there. I'll put links to the description, links to my guests' socials in the description. So I have one of my guests here, and then my 2 other guests, their links, friends of the channel, will be in there, always in there. So you'll find out who those are here in a minute. Let's see here. So I got that covered, and let's see. We're gonna make sure I got everything. Housekeeping. Yep, I think that's it. So yeah, like I said, let's get into it. We got some news. So let me go ahead and bring in my guest first, returning coincidentally to the stream to talk about one of these figures that we discussed last time he was here. We got Xman Supreme, Blu Tattu, and S-Beam, or as I like to call them, Supreme Blue Beam. Ladies and gentlemen, they are here. What is up, fellas?
Supreme Blue Beam. I used to dance under that name.
Yeah. Now, yeah. So
now we got to change
Blue
it.
Beam, stage 7. Yeah. What would that be? Blue Beam Supreme? Like a Taco Bell menu or something.
Or that's a really bad Taco Bell menu item.
Yeah, caliente.
Yeah. Well, gentlemen, thank you for being here. Appreciate you coming through. How you guys doing so far?
Not too bad. Good.
We got X-Men here rocking the gear. I was talking backstage, and he came on, and I thought he was just coming in from the storm because it looked like he was like a raincoat parka type of thing. But then he schooled me on what it was. X-Men, what do you got sporting there? What are you sporting?
Oh yeah, man! This joint called Super X. They make friggin' athletic wear super suits, and this is from their Deadpool and Wolverine run that they just did. Like, it's basically a takeoff of the Wolverine suit from the movie.
Yeah,
like all the tiger stripes and stuff. And they got like athletic shirts and joggers and stuff with a little X and all it. And it's really nice stuff, man. Comfortable, very breathable.
Nice.
What was it?
Took it out on the work weekend with me. It was really nice.
What was the name of that brand again?
Oh, it's Super X.
Super X. There you go. Check that out if you're interested. And you said it was pretty comfortable?
It is, man. I really like it a lot. It's very nice material.
And in case you guys don't know, Xman Supreme is the Supreme X or Wolverine fan, I should say. So yeah, he definitely has to rock that. In case you didn't know. All right, gentlemen. With that, let me address the chat, and we'll jump right into it. So we got first in line, waiting in the queue. Hopefully you weren't waiting too long outside there, SpongeBob. Square Balls in the house. Classy Thomas, thank you for coming through. Hope you're doing well, good sir. I appreciate you showing up here and hanging out with us. So thank you for coming through. We got Valkyrie Magnus in the house. What is up? Good evening, collectors. Good evening, Magnus, Mr. Magnus. Let's see, and the legend 12-inch Moose Stream himself. I caught the replay collector's figure, and I saw Moose was with you guys yesterday, so it was good stuff, man. It's good stuff. Let's see here, and Xman Supreme doing double duty. Love to see it. Addressing the chat here. Let's see here. 12-inch Moose Stream saying, hello, community collectors. I pre-ordered the InArt Nazgul on horse and Legolas from Pop Culture. Why there? He asks. Because he has 10,000 in pennies. I saved 10% by giving up 2,000 in pennies. and he also saved 10% on his car insurance.
Nice.
Let's see. Mitchell Lawrence in the house, passing from London, UK. Thank you for coming through, Mitchell Lawrence. Appreciate you. Hopefully the weather isn't too bad where you're at there. I'm not sure how the winter's there. I know for the most time it's pretty gloomy, but hopefully you're doing well, man. Thanks for coming through. Let me see. Clinton Martin in the house. Mr. Martin. Howdy, folks. Howdy, Clinton. Thank you for coming through. Man, people are coming in. Thank you for coming through. For those of you just joining us, and who coming through the stream, go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Restrooms there down the hall on the left. Drinks are in the fridge. Enjoy yourselves. If you want to go outside, chill for a little bit, it's all good. Make mi casa su casa. Adam 112 in the house. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Adam 112. 112. I gotta pronounce that W. 112, not 12. Thank you for coming through, man. Hope you're doing well, good sir. All right, fellas, let us do this. First up on the list, first release, we have the man Jardani Jovanovic, aka the Baba Yaga, aka Mr. Jonathan Wick himself. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome John Wick to the stage. John Wick, everybody.
Hey,
there he is. Yeah, he's
The
back.
fake Wick.
The fake Wick, yeah. Yeah, Jeremy Wick, yeah.
Jeremy Wick.
No, yeah. Let me.
It's actually Wickstein.
Wickstein, yeah. All right, so John Wick, first figure that we have covering today, or in this in the stream here. So announced October 2024. So a little over a year. This guy just came out. Was it like yesterday? Was it the other day? Yesterday. 275 USD currently. That's the sideshow price. Of course, shop around, see if you can get a better deal that works for you. So this is interesting. Last I sold out, never sell out. Last I looked on this figure, this guy was sold out almost everywhere, which is interesting. I don't think I found a reputable retailer that I'm aware of anyways that still had this guy in stock. And so hopefully for those of you that really wanted him, were able to get him, which is interesting because unlike his counterpart, the other figure that came out from this line, Kane, he's still readily available. So that maybe that tells you something. I don't know. You kind of make with that what you will, but yeah, big John Wick fans all around. Kane, I guess he wasn't as of a hit as Hot Toys thought, but maybe he might sell out later on, or people are waiting until he drops down in price. I don't know. That's kind of interesting though. But yeah, so already there's some there's the community's divided on this one, right? I'm hearing people who think it's okay. Others are saying it's not so okay. So we'll kind of go through some of the photos here, and as usual, I'll do a comparison of the proto versus final here, so you guys can see for yourself side by side. But truth be told, I had this on pre-order initially, but as we talked about previous streams, I kind of had to go through my pre-order list and see what I could cut, because yeah, it was that list was getting longer and longer. So unfortunately, this one didn't end up making it. He didn't make the team. He got the chopping block for me personally, as well as Kane. But I'm satisfied with the Pop Toys God Killer, the unlicensed, the one inspired by John Wick 2, right? I'm good with that one. I posted that on my socials as an alternative for those who also were kind of looking for an alternative on the John Wick figure. So I'm good with that one. I personally have that one. That one's good enough for me, and so I decided to pass on this one. But any of you guys do the same? Are any of you getting this one, or did you all pass on this one?
Oh, I got this guy. This guy's coming.
Did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've been wanting a John Wick since I found out about it. I didn't know about John Wick as a franchise until Parabellum was in theaters. Oh, okay. And I was like, John Wick 3, where the hell are the other two? And so I went back and I watched them, and I was immediately, oh my gosh, this guy is awesome. And then when I started collecting in 2022, I knew about the chapter 2 figure, and I was like, well, maybe I'll get it. But then I was like, well, he didn't look terribly great. He's been around for a little while, the sculpt isn't fantastic. So I'm like, maybe we'll make another one. And then they did. So now I got plans for this guy. Oh, do you? Okay. Oh, yeah. Are those going to be surprise plans, or do you care? Oh, no, it's not a surprise at all. What I'm going to do is the pencil war is about to happen. Oh. Because I got Joker coming, yeah. And I got this guy, and they're going to be number 2-ing it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Good
there
long
might be a
time there,
surprise third character joining the fray.
Oh,
We'll see
okay.
about that.
That's
Yes.
cool.
Pencil wars. You're gonna have them do
Pencil
it
wars.
like in high school where like one person's holding it flat and the other one has to like kind of break it with the other pencil like that.
Oh,
You remember
God.
that?
I didn't even think about that, but that's brilliant.
Those pencil fights.
Oh, now I gotta get him a little table to like actually do that with. Oh, that's gonna be so cool.
I'm sure you can get a 1/6 table. Yeah, him and Joker
Oh,
going at
yeah.
it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Kind of doing that. Okay, so this one's coming home for you, huh?
Oh yeah, absolutely he is. I'm ready for it. But I didn't get Kane. Maybe later on, if he's available for a little bit less money, I will. I don't really need him, but it might be nice to have them together. I don't know. But this guy definitely got to have John Wick.
Yeah, Mr. Wick. Yep. Blue or Beam, any of you? I know you guys talked about this yesterday on your stream collector's figure, but any high level thoughts or anything you want to kind of briefly touch on this one?
Go ahead, Blue.
And I don't know. He looks a little weird. When they shoot him from the right, it looks all right. But any other shot, it looks quite funky to me. I'd have to, I don't know, watch some more reviews or unboxings. And like I said, MRC, he gets up close to the head sculpt and puts pretty good light on it as well.
Yeah.
And so does there's that one guy, Figure Hideout. I think that's.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he does really good as well. Just to see maybe in a better light, check him out. But right now, the way the blogger photos are, and I didn't really like the prototype either. I mean, it looked a little funky as a whole. Even in cons when they had him in there, it looked weird. But if I, I mean, if I find that it actually looks pretty good, I might pick him up. If I find a deal on him, even better. But as it sits right now, he's not very high on my list.
Gotcha. Yep. Yeah. I'm right there with you, man. Beam, anything you want to add, or are you good?
No, I'll eventually get this guy. I don't know when. I'll find him eventually because I do have Kane on the way currently. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I couldn't turn down a Donnie Yen figure, so.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'll get John Wick eventually.
Gotcha. Yeah, and just to remind everybody, I forgot to mention this. So the Sideshow had an exclusive that came with the rifle, and that was only available through Sideshow that I'm aware of.
Mm-hmm.
A special edition, the same price as the standard collector edition, but obviously that's also sold out. But just kind of FYI, in case you weren't aware, or if you want to possibly get them down the line. As always, jump on that wait list, especially now. A lot of people are kind of like, I don't know, kind of doubting here, not too sold on the head sculpt. So you might have more people, you might have a higher opportunity of getting that conversion there. So if you're looking for that, that's the one I had put on. I had pre-ordered was a special, but like I said, I think I'm good on the John Wick I have. And like the John Wick 2, again, the one based on John Wick 2, it was just the all black with the turtleneck. It kind of looked like, I just preferred that suit also over this one. But nunchucks, as you can see, katana, pistol. So he has the regular fixins. I think there's a photo here with all the accessories, a sack of coins and some loose coins, kind of like Kane had, similar to Kane, right? So, they both have their coins.
Imagine this dude and friggin' Deadpool and Mando just kind of facing off, right? How cool would that be? That'd be so
like a
sick.
pose like this, like all pointing at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still gotta get Mando, man. I gotta get Chrome Mando. He's on my list of things that I need to pick up. Oh, that'd be so sick.
Sure you can get him cheap now, right?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
sure you could.
Oh yeah. The long game has been paying off on that guy. See.
Yeah. Yeah.
30% last I looked. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it? Is it part of one of the sales right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Geeksgiving, yep.
Geeksgiving. Yeah, there's a rifle again. Yeah, it does have some badass poses though. The blogger photos here, the poses in these blogger photos are pretty badass. Look at this.
I like that his suit jacket is wired. That's really nice.
Yeah. It's kind of flailing in the wind. Yeah, that looks badass.
Yeah, and his anime hair there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Interchangeable. So it's one head sculpt with interchangeable hair. Also, just kind of reminding those who may have forgotten there. But yeah, different display options, which is cool. I'm not really too fond of the expression of the kind of slight open mouth, and it is kind of similar to previous Keanu head sculpts, and we'll kind of go over that here in a little bit. But yeah, it's cool how they have this hand specifically for the bow. You can pull the bowstring back. That's cool. You know, the fact that he can do this, that's really awesome. He can articulate and pull off that pose, and it looks legit too. It's cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I like the bow. That's really cool. Great accessories, like the nunchucks too.
Yeah. Yep. It looks like he can pull off all the poses you need him to use those weapons. And yeah, here they all are. He has his old-fashioned pistol here, coins. Yep. The rifle. I think it's this rifle up here is the special edition one, right? Can you guys confirm here?
Probably. Yeah, I'm not a gun guy. They all kind of look the same to me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a terrible Midwesterner, and that's okay. I'm okay with that.
No, I'm right there with you. I'm not a really good guy either. Yeah, I just don't write.
But yeah, one of them. I had to get them both though. It's John Wick. He needs all the guns.
You know, all the guns.
Yeah. And do you guys think his hands look big?
They do. Yes, they do.
Okay.
I think they do very much. Yeah.
I think they were okay to me. I mean, not enough to like stand out to be like, damn, those are big ass hands. Like Sidious, like when we were talking about with.
Yeah, it's not Sidious levels. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Those but it's also like just certain pictures, you know. So maybe it's maybe that's all it is.
Yeah.
Like angle play or something, or.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, it's just kind of depth of field or whatever.
Does anyone else ever look at nunchucks and think, man, that chain is long? Not just here, but like in general. Is it just me, or does it look like they went a little bit crazy with the chain length on these things sometimes? Because it feels like that chain is really long, but also I've seen nunchucks that have chains that look that long, so it's not bad, I guess. I don't know. It's maybe I'm just fucking weird.
And until you said anything, and then I mean, it's sometimes it seems a little long, like well, I don't know. He's got long arms, so maybe he needs it that long to kind of flip it around, you know.
That's true. Maybe I'm certainly they're not all the same. Like if they had a uniform length, right? Like I doubt that. So I'm sure they come in varying sizes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why it didn't stand out to me, just because I've seen some that long, and you can't. Yeah, if they were short, you wouldn't be able to pull off poses like this.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to put it behind the back and catch it under the arm and do all that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So I think like Blue was saying, there's like different lengths for different circumstances. You know, obviously you have a longer reach for a longer chain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And the nunchucks he stole just happened to be the right fit, right length.
He's just that good.
Right.
He's just
He stretched the chain out. He was like, and then because he's John Wick.
He added more links, during battle to make it longer. Just right. Yeah. And this has been Nunchuck Talk. Yeah. But see, you're right. I don't know. I think the hands look fine here. I mean, obviously there's the joint, but can't avoid that.
Wait, hang on. Go back 2 or 3 pictures.
Here?
Back one more.
This one? Raise it on the
neck. See? He's Nunchuck Jesus. That's why it works out.
Yeah, what the hell?
Oh, yeah.
The hail in the background,
That's funny.
Nunchuck, or Assassin Jesus, that's funny. But
Baba Jesus.
So John, the Jesus, Jesus Wick, Let me address the chat here before we go on to the next one. Adam112 giving props to Xman's outfit here. Dig that outfit, man. Yeah. So again, if you're interested, go check him out. Super X, I think that's what it was. See, Mitchell Lawrence is saying, I got 2 of these John Wick coming. Nice. Yeah, congrats.
Oh, good deal.
Have the options, right? You have a plethora of weapons and the different hairstyles. So, and plus,
why?
I'm sure you can. Yeah, why? I'm sure you can use the body for something else too if you want to do like a body swap type of thing. Many uses for this one. Many uses. Mitchell Lawrence also saying these blogger photos with the lighting aren't the best. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of hearing. I think that's what it might come down to. It's just as usual, right? It's just the lighting, and sometimes it's too dim, and obviously they want to make it. They're trying to sell the figure, right? So they're going to have that cinematic kind of look, and not the best, brightest lighting to show all the details and or imperfections and things like that, if any. Yeah, so that's usually the case. It's kind of one of those things like we usually say as collectors, right? It's just kind of wait till we see what it looks like in hand, or watch as many reviews as you can to get a better idea.
Oh yeah.
And Blue mentioned already a couple here that already have this up for review, so check those out. Yo, Mo in the house, Blicky Wicky, what is up, Mr. Mo? Hope you're doing well, man. Let's see, Blur Dad also joining us tonight. What is up, Blur Dad? Just wanted to stop by and wish y'all a happy Thanksgiving. LLAP, what does that mean? Enlighten me. What am I missing here?
It's gone over my head too.
Live, laugh, act poopy.
Yeah. I'm sure it's something good, but thanks, Blur Dad, for coming through and stopping by, even if it was just for a second, just to say hi. Feel the Burn also joined us. Welcome back, man. Always good to see you here. Said Sue Cooler John Wick. Yeah. And by the way, hello. Yeah. Let's see here. Aunt Jemima also joining us, coming through again. What is up, Aunt Jemima? These John Wick figures are always stacked with accessories. Yeah, man. Yeah, one thing I forgot to do was get a photo of the original previous John Wick to kind of show what all that came with. We also got the other part of the collector's figure crew joining us here. Oh no, wait, is this Michael Elliott? No, I almost got threw off on the.
You know what? That's weird.
Is this Michael?
That
the collector
logo
connector. These hands are hella puffy. I don't know what that comment. Something
that logo
tells
looks
me.
Awfully familiar.
Yeah, the logo looks familiar. The quote seems familiar. I don't know if this might be action
music
figure
and art, pop culture.
Formerly
action figures. All what?
I can't read. That's too small. Yeah. Well, if this is you, Michael, let us know. If not, I apologize to Collector Connector if it's not. But let us know. Yeah. Formerly Action Figure Academy. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, apologies if that's not. Hands are hella puffy. Let's see here. And we Blur Dad here. Live long and prosper. Oh, gotcha. I'm not a Star Trek fan, but I should have got that. But yes, thank you. Live long and prosper to you as well, Mr. Life. Long life. All right. Yeah. So speaking of protos, the finals.
Don't act poopy. Yeah.
Yeah, don't act poopy. Yeah. Let's see here. Let me throw this. Let's see, where was it at? Let me go to the side-by-side here. All right. There we go. So let me move us around here. So proto to final, right?
Okay.
I mean, I would agree there's a downgrade, but they're pretty close. So I mean, it's not that far off in my opinion. And I tried to get the best photos I could. If anything, as usual, like the beard details are better in the prototype, of course. There's less details in the forehead and wrinkles. But that's getting really down to the nitty gritty. I usually don't get that far into details personally. But if I were getting this, the final would have been good enough for me. But like I said, the only reason I didn't is just because he didn't make the cut on figures that I wanted to keep. So, but I don't know. What do you guys think in comparing these two?
I see them. I don't know if it's that they're softened or if it's that all the camera tomfoolery is making them look more different, because I see the lines in both. I just don't see them as much in the final, and that could be. I'm sorry, I'm pointing out. I got the big screen up, so I'm looking at it like, yeah, I'm pointing at all this weird stuff. Like, who are you fucking talking to? But I see it. It's just I wonder how much of that is camera work versus sculpt, I don't know.
Yeah.
Or even editing after the fact.
Right.
Yeah, that prototype, man. Oof. Looks terrible.
You still think that looks bad?
The prototype? Yeah. The final looks a little bit better. It looks like the right skin tone, or at least the right lighting.
Yeah. Interesting. So you think the final's better than the proto?
A little bit, yeah. There might be
okay.
that angle, that prototype. That doesn't even look. That I don't know. That looks even worse. The final is a little bit better, yeah.
It's
Gotcha.
weird because the hair looks straighter in the final image here,
Yeah, I was
Oh
thinking
yeah,
but
that
it
too.
does.
the
Yeah,
face looks not as thin
Hmm.
yeah, I
as
agree
the
with that. It might.
prototype.
Yeah, it might be the shadows again, the lighting.
Hmm.
Could
But
be,
yeah, I was thinking
yeah.
that too. Yeah, as you were saying that, he
I'm
looks
just happy.
more. Go ahead.
I'm just happy with someone with a beard, mustache. You can finally see the upper lip.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, right.
in the final. Yeah,
Normally they
Usually
cover
they
that up.
cover that. Yeah.
Um, good job, Hot
so
Toys.
you're saying you can
Hmm.
see the upper lip more here on the final than you can on the proto?
Just in general, on most people with
Yeah.
a
Oh, in general.
mustache,
Oh, on both.
they
I
usually
see.
tend
Okay,
to cover
gotcha.
that up.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
bet you could fit a pencil
Yeah.
in that mouth.
Yeah.
With the
What were we gonna say,
pencil.
Beam?
No, he
Because
looks
he's
good.
got to hold it somewhere while he's reloading, right?
Yeah, right. I don't know. Like I said, I'll give them eventually, but I don't know when. But hopefully
Gotcha.
soon. I think he looks good.
Yeah. Yeah. Same. I wouldn't be mad if I had this. I think I'd be good with this. But then
I
again,
like him
like as
overall.
usual, yeah, I'm not too picky personally on that. But yeah, that looks good. But yeah, like I mentioned, let's go back in time here and look at some previous Keanu sculpts here. So we're talking about this one, right? Again, I mentioned this is device here, but let's take a look back at some previous sculpts that Hot Toys has done here. So starting on the far left here, we have the John Wick from Chapter 2, which was released in 2019. Here in the middle, we got the Johnny Silverhand from Cyberpunk 2077. That was released in 2022. And then on the far right, we have the latest or the previous release of Keanu Reeves, which was Neo from The Matrix Resurrections. That was last year,
Looks exactly the same.
2023. Yeah, so you can kind of see yeah, right. The previous two expressions are pretty similar. Right? He kind of still has that furrowed like brow, kind of somewhat like concerned look, slight open mouth. I would say his mouth is a little more open than Johnny Silverhand sculpt than it is on the Neo one. His mouth looks more closed there, but yeah, pretty similar. I don't know. What are your comparing these to the final of the John Wick we just got here? Which one do you think out of all these is the better Keanu scope? Xman. Start with you.
Well, I definitely like the new one. I wasn't a huge fan of the previous John Wick sculpt, and I don't know if
Mhm.
this is the prototype image or if this is like a blogger image or what. But I remember
These here.
seeing them. Yeah, I remember seeing the previous John Wick in like preview videos and reviews and stuff like that. Thinking, man, I don't really something about that sculpt I didn't like. Um, but when you go over here to friggin' Rockstar Keanu, like dang,
Wait, which one? The Johnny Silverhand or
both
Neo?
of them.
Yeah,
Are they different sculpts? Because I can't tell.
yeah,
Like
They
yeah.
look the
the
same
hair
to
is
me.
different. The
Yeah,
hair
the
is
hair is
different.
different,
That's about
but the
it.
They're
face.
painted different too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that they're technically bad. I don't think
Mhm.
they look as good.
Mhm.
No, I don't think they look as good as the new one. I think the new one looks better.
Okay, gotcha. All
Yeah,
right.
I think so. Yeah.
Blue, what do you think? Which one out of all these you think is the better one?
Yeah, I agree. The new one looks a little bit better. That first John Wick was um, is not it. Neither is the Johnny Silverhand. Um, Probably the Neo is is a little bit closer to it, just by
Mhm.
paint apps and because the way they painted Johnny Silverhand, it's not very Keanu.
Gotcha. Yeah, I wonder if
Um,
that's kind of more they were trying to more reflect the game. I haven't played the game, but so I'm not sure exactly how he looks like. So I don't know if that's what they were going
Maybe
for
that's
there.
what it is because I haven't played the game either, so I don't know if he looks that much
yeah,
different
same.
Yeah,
or if they
gotcha.
nailed it.
Hmm.
Yeah, let us know
Yeah,
in
but
the chat if that's the case or in the
yeah,
comments here.
yeah, the new one is the better one in my opinion.
Beam, what about you? Which one out of these four do you think is the better Keanu?
I'm gonna have to go with the rest of the crew and say that new Chapter 4 is the best one. Chapter 2 ain't bad, and it still looks like him from the film. But these other two get lost. I see, what is it? Diego Reeves playing Johnny Silverhand there. I don't know. That doesn't look like Keanu at all. And I don't know. It could be just my angle, or I don't know what the hell's going on. But I see Nicolas Cage and Neo right there. I don't know.
Oh,
Hey, Neil,
jeez.
You're
You're right.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe a weird
no.
angle.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
But that's me. I don't know. My eyes are weird sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not
Oh.
glad I waited kind of situation there.
Yeah.
I guess glad I waited to
Yeah.
get John Wick.
Wait, go back to the new sculpt. Go back to the new sculpt now. Okay, all right. Okay, good. Whew.
Yeah.
That was it.
You wanted to make sure.
That was it. That's the difference.
scared.
Oh my gosh. Wow, that's good. Good spot, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that was it.
Yeah.
That just
Yeah,
blew
I
my damn
think-
mind.
Yeah, I kind of see that Mario. Yeah,
Not the bees.
he says
Not
he kind of
the
looks
bee,
like
yeah.
Pain.
Oh,
Let's see here.
wow.
Oh, Professor in the house. Oh, okay. Mario, what is up? Yeah, 2023 Neo kind of looks like Pain Collectibles. I personally don't see that, but hey, man, to each their own. What is up, Mario? Thank you for coming through. Hope you're doing well, man. And we also got Jose G. Hernandez in the house. Jose Plus, what is up, Jose? Thanks for coming through. Jose saying what's up to everybody here. Mario's also saying Silverhand looks the best in his opinion. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, it's kind of it's a unique take there because everyone else was saying the opposite.
I like the idea of Johnny Silverhand a lot.
Yeah.
I think that's a cool idea for a character. And I want him based off of that alone. But, like, I don't know, it just didn't. They
Didn't
could have
go
done
for
that figure better, I think. Or maybe it's just because it was at a certain time where the technology hadn't quite, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know because it was just only a year prior to the Neo, so I mean, it is. I don't know. Yeah,
No,
I
that's
think it might be
true.
the whole game representation. I think that's probably why they're trying to be more accurate to that. So I don't know. That's my take. But yeah, I agree with you all. I think the final is probably the better one, or at least most of you. I think most of you said, if not all of you said, the final one was better. But I'd kind of just to do like a showdown between Neo and this latest John Wick here. I put these side by side, kind of do a comparison. Yeah, and like I was saying, you can kind of see the mouth a little closed here, but the expression looks pretty similar. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know if the sculpt's the same. It's kind of hard to tell. The paint, yeah, a little different. So I don't. Yeah, I still would go with the this Chapter 4 John Wick personally, if I had a choice there.
Yeah.
But that's just my take. But yeah, let me know in the chat in the comments which one do you think out of all these are better. I've seen. Let's see here. Mitchell Lawrence is saying the Neo, he thinks is better. Yeah, that would be a close second for me. Yeah, that one looks pretty good.
Neoclis Cage.
Neoclis.
Wow.
Neoclis Cage. John Wick. He's also saying John Wick 4 looks the best. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Out of all of them, the John Wick 4 looks the best. But out of those three, I think he was saying that the Neo looks the best between this. Okay. All right. So yeah, that was John Wick 4. John Wick. Again, that's hopefully you're able to get him if you're still wanting to get him and you haven't yet. Good luck to you because, like I mentioned, I think for the most part he's sold out. But as I mentioned, kind of keep shopping around, keep your eyes peeled because I think either people may be selling them off or they may cancel their pre-orders at retailers. So just keep that in mind. And if you want them, yeah, keep an eye out. All right,
Waitlist, you
going on to the
convert.
next one. Yep, exactly. So we'll go over this next one here pretty briefly because I talked about it a couple of streams ago here. Where am I at? Share this one instead. All right, this is the Purge Trooper from Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah, another quick release, and I think that's just attributed to it being an exclusive, right? I think this was exclusive, limited to what was it, 2,000, 2,500? I believe I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, this was just released and linked in the description below to Hot Talk. I think it's episode 6 where I discussed this, but links down there in the description below, and I went over in detail on this one. I did a comparison with the Obi-Wan Purge Trooper from the Obi-Wan show. So and price and all that. So that's all there. But this is waitlisted though, just FYI on Sideshow. But again, if you're looking to possibly get this, of course, join that wait list and hopefully it converts to you. Good luck to you. But yeah, any of you want to just put in some quick thoughts on this? We don't have to spend too much time. I just wanted to share the news that this was also released here. But anything to add?
I like the previous Trooper better. And,
the one from Obi-Wan, you mean?
Yeah, the one from Obi-Wan. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it just looks better to me. More uniform, more in style than this weird helmet to me. Anyway.
Yeah, that one was the shiny one, right? I'm trying to think back now when we were comparing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, that was the yellow shiny one. This is more matte. Yeah, I think I personally preferred this one if I was choosing between the two, just to kind of because it has more weathering in the matte look and like the asymmetrical design on some of the white paint parts on the armor was pretty cool. Oh yeah, and the helmet is different. Yeah, so like I said, go back and check out episode 6, Hot Talk episode 6 for that comparison. And then he was teased with 2 other Purge Troopers, correct? I'm trying to get back now. Yeah, okay. So yeah, those could be coming as well. Maybe those won't be limited. And so you guys, for those who are interested in this, can army build these.
This one was also a pain in the butt to get to, because I don't. Was it put up quietly? I don't remember if it was put up quietly. And then there was a queue, and then once you got in, he was already gone. So it was
I didn't even try. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah.
I thought it was with the Death Trooper too, wasn't it? From Ahsoka. The zombified one.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that one limited?
Yeah, it was the past few figures. I know they just dropped them.
Like shadow drops.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, the zombie Death Trooper was limited, I believe. Yeah, but the Night Troopers weren't, the white ones.
Yeah.
I think I'm remembering that correctly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and
so okay, go ahead, B.
Oh, and it's never cool to limit a trooper anyway. So.
Mm-hmm. Or any figure, by the way. Yeah.
Or any figure, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of tough. Yeah, we talked about this, many times. It's kind of tough for them to decide which ones are to limit and which ones not to. Because if they
but troopers though,
Yeah, yeah.
People like to get a butt ton of these guys.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Just that troopers in general shouldn't be limited.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think it still applies, though. I think if you have every trooper not limited, right, there's already so many to begin with. And so it's just, I think there would be a lot more. They'd probably have to make less. I mean, not limited, but they would have, if they did more, right, to counteract all the variety available, they would probably have to cut down the numbers on some of them. But not limited to like where it's like 2,000 or something like that. But, you guys know what I'm saying? You kind of have to have a balance somewhere.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like, they'll just be sitting around somewhere.
Maybe do like 7,000 or something,
warehouse warmers or something. Yeah.
Well, they can limit that hideous Goldar Batman. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
That guy can be limited to like 3.
Yep.
3, yeah. I think he's.
I think that's the sum total of people who wanted that.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep.
And limited and still available. I think last I seen.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Right? Yeah. Same with the Batgirl too. Like that Batgirl looks great. Far better than that.
She does. Batman. That's a really good color scheme for her.
Yeah.
But like she's got those weird joints though, and like honestly, I'd rather have a 66 Batgirle because it's the same color scheme, but like not the weird tech stuff and the ear muffs. Don't like those.
Oh yeah, the fun. Yeah. I actually like the suit, and I didn't get the original one, but I like the colors on this new one, so that worked out for me. So I ended up pre-ordering that one. I think
I was tempted. Just because of the colors, I was tempted.
Yeah, it looked good. Yeah, and I think Blue and Beam, you felt the same way, right? On that
Batgirl? I got it on pre-order.
Yeah. Yep. Let me look at the chat here real quick. Mario El Profesoro is saying on the fence about keeping my pre-order exclusive. Oh man, I'm sure others would snatch that up if you didn't want it. So, but you got time. Oh, okay, I see now what he's saying. Not a fan of limiting troopers. Lame.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Mario's confirming. Yeah, this was randomly put up then waitlisted. Damn, so people were itching for this one. It's interesting. So yeah, a lot of people preferred this one over, or maybe they got both. The Obi-Wan. I don't know what the status is on that one. I haven't checked on what the how that one's still limited. Mario, if you know, on the Obi-Wan Purge Trooper Commander, is that a Commander or just a Purge Trooper? Yeah, I'm not if that one's still available or not.
Pretty sure it's just a Purge Trooper.
Gotcha, the Purge Trooper. Okay, gotcha.
And not a single Cal Kestis.
Not yet. Anyways, hopefully, knock on wood. Fingers crossed. I know. I heard rumors that they're possibly doing a movie. So maybe for the movie, if nothing else, right? Is it a movie or a show? I can't. Or he's gonna make an appearance, I believe. And something I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, we'll get him then. But yeah, that was the Purge Trooper Commander from Jedi. What is it? Survivor. All right. Mario. Cal who?
Cal.
Yeah. What's a Cal? Yeah.
Kestis.
Cal whom? Yeah. Cal Kestis. Yeah. All right. Going on to the next figure release here. We have, this is, I don't know if I'm saying this right, Kaisa from League of Legends. I think that's how you say it. So this is a character from the game. I haven't played the game. I haven't played it, so I'm not too familiar with this character, but I did do a little reading, and apparently this suit she has on is kind of like a symbiote type thing. It's called the Void. And per her character in the game, it kind of attached to her when she was a little girl, and it just kind of took over her body, and now it's just a part of her, basically. But the Void's supposed to be a bad, an evil presence kind of substance, kind of like a symbiote. But because only a part of it latched onto her, she's still in control, and so she's actually, from what I understand, she's still good. So she uses the abilities that it gives her, just like armor and shooting projectile energy effects. And when she has her mask on, and we'll see some photos with the mask, she has like heightened senses.
It's very Predator-like, that mask.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
This was announced November 2023, so almost exactly a year when this released, $265 USD. And this was sold out at a couple of sites, BBTS and Sideshow namely, but it was still available at other places. So for those of you interested and want to start building up your League of Legends line, you have an opportunity. It's still available here. So we'll go through some of these. But here's her with her mask on. Like I mentioned, per the game or the lore, when she has this on, she has heightened senses. As very Predator-like. I was also thinking, especially with this armor here, the way this looks, it reminded me of Vlad Dracula's armor in Bram Stoker. You know, the red.
Oh,
had like
yeah.
Man, that would be speaking of a sick 6-scale figure with that armor. Oh,
absolutely,
Gary Oldman.
Yep.
Head sculpt,
yeah. I'd buy that.
And the helmet, yeah, dude, that would be so sick. Oh man, I'm just kind of.
Or just put him in that gray suit with the top hat. That was slick.
Oh
We
yeah.
to bring that shit back.
Yeah.
That was slick right there, man.
The old timey Oldman, yeah, madame. Yeah. That was.
How many dudes wore that to the prom that year, right?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they got ignored in a whole different way.
Yeah.
But they looked pimping while they were doing it.
Yeah. But here's some of her energy effects here that she has. It looks like she can just have like blades, and she also shoots these. She has these cannons that attach to her shoulders, so those are removable. I think she has energy effects that attach to those. But any of you interested in this one, or any thoughts on this character at all?
It just looks too much like a regular toy to me.
Yeah.
Like the way the body is and the way it's painted and the light it's reflecting off of it, it just looks like a regular toy. Like I wouldn't be able to tell if this was 6 scale or 12 scale. Really, I mean.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. That's fair.
Aside from maybe the head sculpts, but some great head sculpts in 12 scale.
Yeah.
But yeah, not. I have no attachment to the games, so I mean, I really have no attachment to her, and definitely not to the figure because, just the reflections off the armor, it just looks like a cheap toy to me.
Gotcha. No, yeah, I can kind of see that. It does kind of look like a larger, especially with the joints right here. I mean, yeah, it doesn't look that great, but obviously they added this for articulation, posability, and they do mention, I think, in the description here that they You can get into some of her dynamic poses that she does in the game, I guess. I haven't played the game, so because she's a pretty agile, dynamic character, I'm guessing. I don't know like how that is, but it's interesting though because I haven't seen this type of articulation on a Hot Toys figure, or maybe it is there. It's just usually covered by some sort of cloth or clothing, and we can't see it. But I haven't stripped a Hot Toys figure down to just its body to see what the
that's a weird
the
hips,
like. Yeah, but I've seen some other like 12 scale, like you were talking about. Blue 12 scale figures have joints like this, like old Figure Arts, SH Figure Arts type bodies had this for obviously for articulation. They improved since then, but yeah, it's just kind of interesting to see this on a Hot Toys. But yeah, anyone else got any?
It's not cool to do in 6 scale. Sorry. That's it.
It's not cool. Yeah, don't do it. Anybody else got any thoughts on this one?
No. I like her weird hollowed out friggin' alien melon cannons with what is that? 3 vulvas? Yeah. That's cool, melon I guess. Yeah. I think she looks like a neat design of a character. The whole alien jellyfish thing with the coming out, but I never played the game, so I don't really know about a lot of the characters. I watched Arcane. I watched the hell out of Arcane. That's a good ass show, and I'm excited for what's coming from that. But like, I don't know about like. I think this looks cool. I think it looks. And the other character that they did, Ash. I think she looks super badass.
Yeah.
But I don't know the character, so I'm not really,
Right, yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of, Beam, real quick, did you have anything to add on Kaisa here?
No, not for me, for sure. No. I mean, no connection. No. No need for it.
Gotcha.
Hopefully somebody got it. Hopefully.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think this is one of those niche characters. Yeah, those who are really big fans of League of Legends, and also collect 6 scale, or maybe just fans of League of Legends. They just this is their character, this is their jam. They just want this one. But yeah, it doesn't seem like there's that many because, like I said, it's still available. But I don't know. Maybe time will tell. We'll see if this ends up being sold out because people jump on board to complete a League of Legends line. But yeah, like Xman was saying, so this was from League of Legends and. We still have Ash here, also from League of Legends. So this one has yet to be released. Yeah, I agree, man. If I had to choose between the two, this is probably the one I would get. I'm still kind of thinking about it just because the aesthetic and one of those figures that are kind of versatile, right? Or you can kind of use them in multiple shells displays. You got, your medieval, obviously, your archers, your of course League of Legends. And it just kind of goes with like a variety of like sci-fi, fantasy figures, like a fantasy shelf. Just looks badass. Yeah, I think I really like the color scheme. So yeah, I agree with you, Xman. This one looks cool. So this is scheduled to come out. Let's see here, from now, any day now, actually, because this was also November to March 2025. So this should be coming up pretty soon here.
Okay.
But yeah, between these two. It sounds like Xman, you would probably prefer Ash over Kaisa here.
Yeah, if I were gonna, dive into League of Legends like that, I probably would pick up Ash just because she's a freaking cool looking character, man. And like, I don't know if they're going to expand into the shows from Arcane. If they're gonna go into like, because they followed like a certain group of characters.
Yeah.
And I know that like there's a lot of characters in League of Legends that I don't know anything about. And I'm wondering if they're going to, explore other areas of what's the place called? Runeterra, and see like different, landscapes and different tribes of people or whatever it is they have.
Right.
Because that could be a cool thing. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll know these characters from watching the shows and have a real, deep connection with them because of that. And these will be sold out by then, and we'll be sad if we didn't get them. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah. Hopefully I like Ash better than this one as well. It looks, it looks more like a, more like a 6 scale figure in that regard. That soft goods and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool accessories, great hair sculpt, a great face sculpt. It looks all around better, and hopefully they don't. Hopefully they continue to do this stuff. Think outside the box. Go into video games. And maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not necessarily this line if it's not selling well, but hopefully stuff like Arcane and other lines, Terminator, Alien. Go into stuff that isn't. Disney or even DC. As much as I love DC, just think outside the superhero box and dig into other IPs.
Yeah. No, yeah, I agree. I guess real quick touchdown. I would, I think I already mentioned I would go for Ashe too, but I think I mentioned that already. Ashe over Kaiser.
She has a very World of Warcraft quality about her.
Yeah, she does.
That I dig. Yeah.
This one here?
No, Ashe.
Ashe. Oh, yeah. Ashe. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, she does. You're right. And I think I agree with all the reasons you guys pointed out. Just that Ashe looks more like more like a 6-scale figure, I guess, is how we think 6-scale figures should look. But as far as like the soft goods and the clothes, not to say obviously they can do that in 12 scale as well. A lot of these third-party and licensed companies are doing that, but more so, it's here in 6 scale. So I do like that. But to touch on the whole different IP aspect, I agree that it's always good to have these companies go outside of the norm, right? And then, as we all know, the reason why they do that is obviously that's where the money maker is for them. But there's still that risk, right? I know we mentioned this a few times on previous streams. There's that risk, right? If they do that, if they kind of veer off and they do too many unpopular figures, there's a chance that they just could be sitting there, right? So Kaisa's kind of a good example, right? Because I mentioned, she's waitlisted on Sideshow and BBTS, but everywhere else they still have her. I mentioned Kane earlier. For some reason, Kane is still readily available. I don't think I've seen a website that had him sold out. I could be wrong, at least from the ones that I usually go to. John Wick, on the other hand, is sold out. So of the two, right, he's sold out. So it's kind of, they can't do too many. They kind of have to spread them out, right? So I agree they should do different IPs, different figures, one-offs, but I understand that they kind of have to spread those out as opposed to, doing a bunch, right? They kind of have to alternate, maybe do like a lot of common popular figures and kind of do some one-offs and things like that. So but I definitely agree. I think they should keep doing these, and there's bound to be some of them that'll hit with me personally, and then some that I might pick up, and probably most likely others that won't. That'll be a pass for me. But there's
Proppy makes a good point. He's talking about how Caustic Plastic is doing a lot of outside of the box stuff, which is awesome, because they're about to do Labyrinth stuff, and let me tell you, I am probably the most excited person for that. But it makes me worried though, because Caustic Plastic, I've not looked at their prices yet, because they're kind of one of those
already.
That's what I keep hearing, and like the volume that Hot Toys are putting out lately, like makes me pause on that idea, because as much as I want Labyrinth, I want damn near the entire Deadpool and Wolverine line more than anything. So, and that's already 10 deep, if you're counting the stuff that's been, teased.
Right.
Yeah. So
come out with
so I don't know, man. Like,
but their Conan line, I don't care how much it costs. I'm getting that. I've been wanting that forever, dude. Yeah, Conan. Yeah.
Imagine they do a Red Sonja.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That'd be super cool.
I'd buy a Calidor as well.
Yeah. Freaking what was his name? James Earl Jones character.
Tulsa Doom.
Yeah, Tulsa Doom.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Tulsa Doom.
Yeah, Subutai, Valeria.
Subutai, yeah. That whole there's a whole line right there.
Get on it, Caustic.
Yeah, buddy. You got my money.
It's waiting right here.
100%.
Yeah. Addressing the chat here real quick. We got Tremble Dust in the house. What is up? Tremble Dizzle, what is up, man? Hopefully you're doing well.
Hentai Hero.
Join us. Hentai Hero, yeah. He's the hentai hero people deserve. Oh, what is up, man? Hopefully you're doing well. Nice. He's a nice face, hentai-worthy. Let's see here. Phil the Bernstein. Which Power Ranger villain is this? Yeah, I know. Rita's sister. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, that could be, too.
Retta? I don't know. Think of it there.
Rita Repulsa? Yeah.
Yep.
No, but I mean her
This is
sister.
Wanda
She had a
Repulsa.
sister.
Wanda Repulsa.
A Wanda, yeah. Rachel, just some normal chick. Yeah, Rachel Repulsa.
Yeah.
In accounting, yeah.
Greta Repulsa.
Yeah,
Karen
Greta.
Repulsa.
Oh,
She
man,
will
that's
talk
funny.
to your manager.
Yeah, she. Yeah. Her name was Retta Repulsa. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. Rumor has it. Trimble is saying rumor has it they're developing 3 different Arcane-related shows again. Rumor. Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of heard some about
That'd be
spin-offs, but I
cool.
didn't see what
Yeah,
they were.
dude.
Yeah, which ones those would be. Let's see here.
And more figures, too. More figures from that line. Give us Vi already. Just,
I gotta
you know,
have Vi, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jace. After the, towards the end of season 2, give me Mel and all her witch stuff with her glowy
Oh
gold.
yeah, that was
glowing
super
eyes.
cool. What
Yeah,
they did,
dude.
yeah. Ooh man, anybody who hasn't seen this show, watch this show because I'm telling you,
Yep.
whatever misgivings you might have about video game shows
It's
or
amazing.
cartoons in general, this show is brilliant on the art. It's brilliant on the character development.
Mhm.
It's brilliant on the world building. It's brilliant in the soundtrack. Everything. This was a $250 million project.
Yep,
was it?
250, yeah.
Yeah,
Around there, yeah.
they put money into this shit and it shows. Like it is.
Yeah.
People have been comparing it to Spider-Verse as far as the way that the art is
Yeah,
done
the style, yeah.
in certain like it's not just one art style, and it's just if you haven't seen this show, it's the best show that you haven't seen. It's a brilliant show. You're gonna love it. You're gonna want to
Mm-hmm.
buy the figures. So maybe in that respect, don't watch it, but you're gonna love it. I guarantee you're gonna love
Yeah.
it.
No, watch
Absolutely.
it and buy the figures and show Hot Toys we want these figures, man.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-order those.
All right, so I'm guessing we'll just jump right into it. I'm guessing you guys want to talk about this figure, so I won't hold you back anymore. Yeah. Sounds like you guys want to just get right into it. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Jinx from Arcane
Yes, sir.
announced first of the 2 announcements that we received here. So that I'm going to cover here in this stream. So yeah, Jinx is up for pre-order already. As all these guys mentioned, she's from the Arcane Netflix show. Just second season just released. First season been out since what was a few years now. I think 19,
It was
2018?
2022.
Oh,
21.
2022. Oh, okay. Wow, way off. I was way off.
Yeah, it was about 3
Yeah, I thought it
years.
was earlier. Oh, okay, I thought
Yeah.
it was earlier than that. Gotcha. Okay.
It was a long
275
wait.
USD.
Yes.
Q4 2025 to Q1 2026 is what she's scheduled for at the moment. And she is a shorter character, and she's in the show. She's pretty short. She's standing at just under 11 inches here, the Hot Toys figure, so about 27 centimeters. And we have all the actually we can see it all here. All the accessories she comes with. Just kind of go over some the head sculpt. Starting with the head sculpt, 2 pieces of interchangeable face plates that you can see here. It says interchangeable face sculpts. Yeah, with. Wait, are they sculpts or face plates? I think they're sculpts.
It's face plates.
Face plates, yeah.
Head
If you
sculpt
look
and
at the
2
hairline,
Yeah.
you can see like the hair on the sides comes off with the face, and then there's like
okay,
a line break right at the hairline going across the top.
Okay,
I'm pointing like you
gotcha.
can see where I'm pointing. I don't know why I'm doing it. But, yeah.
Well, I got you. Yeah, we'll go through the photos here, and you can point them out there. But yeah, it does. Yeah, I think you're right. It does say 2 because it says 1 head sculpt and then 2 pieces of interchangeable face.
Yeah, and there's some images
Uh,
from Secret Base that shows one of the face plates
Oh,
separately.
okay,
Oh, yeah.
gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah.
like on the, sit next to it. Yeah, I gotcha. Rolling eyeballs, awesome. And then one of those expressions is a smiling expression, and it's interesting. This is pending licensor approval, so I guess they're still working. They didn't get it on time. They had the figure ready, so they figured they just put it up. And I know companies do that sometimes, right? They just kind of go through and they'll put this up for pre-order while they're pretty confident they're going to get the approval with that. So wired braids, obviously she has her, for those of you who've seen the show, her her braids are part of her character, and they're kind of all over the place. So that's awesome. They put a wire in those. 6 hands, her fishbone rocket launcher, which they do show in the show, a pow minigun, 2 pistols that can be magnetically attached to her belt, which is awesome. Hopefully those hold up well. And then a chomper grenade, her grenade again from the show that just kind of does that like chomping animation before it, or that chomping movement before it blows up. So yeah, this one, I agree. Kind of sidestepping real quick, talking about the show. Yeah, I started watching it. I personally thought the first 2 episodes were kind of slow, but I understand that was to build relationships, characters, development, and things like that. But starting the 3rd episode and on, it just started picking up and it got better, and I was hooked. So I had stopped after like the second, like in the middle of the 2nd episode. Then I started watching other things, and then I saw the tease for this, and I didn't know who she was at the time. I just saw the tease, but it got me interested, so I went back and started watching it again. And then I got hooked, and now I started season 2. I'm on episode, I think like 2 or 3 of Arcane, and so
nice.
Just in time actually, because now I finished it and I can just start the 2nd season. It would have sucked, if I was saw it earlier, right? Like everyone else did, and I had to wait like 3 years. You were saying, Blue?
Yep,
that was
3 years.
A long damn time, man.
Yeah,
that sucked.
But yeah, I like the design. I think they did a good job translating it to obviously live action, because that Arcane is an animated, like you guys were saying, the animated show. Well written. I really like this. So it's good. I would compare it kind of like a cyberpunk. Game of Thrones, in that like Game of Thrones has multiple characters. It follows different groups of people or classes, and there's different aspects of societal classes going on, and this is kind of similar, but it's all like in a cyberpunk type of aesthetic environment, or steampunk type of environment. Steampunk and fantasy.
Steampunk, yeah.
Steampunk.
That's a good kind of way to look at it.
Yeah, really good, well written. Like all these guys were saying, I agree with everything they were saying. But this figure, I'm still on the fence though, and I'll go over why here in a second. But I wanted to get your guys' thoughts. Here's that one of those chomper grenades here that she has in her hand. Her pow gun, I think, is this one here. Her little mini gun, Gatling gun,
That's
signature,
so cool.
Signature Jinx here. The tattoos look awesome on the body. Again, I think there might be concerns. I know I agree there's with others that I'm kind of concerned about the longevity on how those will remain and rub off. But again, with any figure, I guess it's kind of that's always a question, right? How long it'll last, the durability, or just how long the figure will hold up. So I guess you can say that for any figure.
Oh yeah.
Wear gloves. Wear gloves when you
wear gloves. Yeah.
Yeah.
No glove, no love.
Wrap it up. Yeah.
Damn.
wrap that shit up, B. Yeah.
Wrap it.
I was right there. I was about to say it.
I beat you to it. We beat you to it. Yeah. But yeah, what do you guys? I know again we mentioned this before. Xman, I'll start with you. I don't think you talked about this, but what are your thoughts on this one?
I love that they did this. I've had the One Toys Boom Girl on order.
Oh, nice.
And that was supposed to have released. Well, it was slated for Q2, but third party, probably take another like year before it comes out. And that was the only 6-skill Jinx that I've seen. I don't know if there have been others anywhere else, but I couldn't find any. And I ordered that one immediately when I heard about it. And she's not bad. She's got the joints and everything, because it's third party. But but she has some great accessories and 3 head sculpts, and the outfit's right. So how can you go wrong? But then, they wait long enough for Hot Toys to do their thing. And this is, far and away a much better looking figure by prototype. And it's going to be just because it's got that pedigree. But now I'm debating whether or not to cancel my third party because, it's $255 for that figure. And it's not a bad figure, but it's not this good.
Right.
But the thing is that it has a lot more in the accessory department. Like, this character needs more accessories.
Yeah.
She needs more of her little grenade dudes. She needs more facial expressions and more hands, because she is an insanely expressive, physically expressive character. So she needs like you could probably do 10 faceplates and not get enough for her facial expressions. At the very least, she needs to have finger guns. And I'm surprised that they didn't do that here. And that's one of the things that the other one does. And I'm thinking, well, maybe someone mentioned it earlier today, like maybe, Monkey Depot or somebody might be parting it out. And maybe I just get those hands and see if they fit. I'm thinking that might be the way to go, because this is a far and away superior figure. Absolutely. And this is what, you want from a Jinx figure. For the most part. I do think she needs more accessories. She needs a lot more accessories. But outside of that, this is fantastic. This is great. I hope that they keep this level of, attention to detail with the figure when she finally goes to production. Because this is, they can't lose with this if they make it right.
Yeah, and to kind of touch on what Xman, to clarify what he was mentioning. So yeah, there is a unlicensed figure by One Toys inspired by or based on, again, quote unquote, I use that because I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but Boom Girl, right? It was kind of similar to this one, and I didn't want to put up a comparison, because again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus or put anybody on the spot, but that is an alternative, and I agree. I do like some of the facial expressions on that one. I think I would have preferred on this one like a more maniacal, like open mouth laughing sculpt rather than a grinning one, right?
Yeah,
I like the smile better on the Boom Girl than this one.
Yeah, they could have done one like that. Like this, the face sculpts that they have here aren't bad. Like the if you want to call it neutral, it's more like a sad one. That's really really good.
That one looks more like her, the stoic face, but they definitely need to work on that smiling one though.
The smiling one doesn't quite hit the mark. I'm not mad at it, but at the same time, it could use some tweaking. And she, again, she really needs like at least a good 3 more facial expressions. Like sacrifice the rolling eyes for like a screaming one. Because she does that a lot. Give her, something like a more sympathetic kind of look. I'd go on all day about my sweet baby girl, but she's great. This is a great looking figure. If this is all they do, you know what? I've already ordered it. I want it. I'm good with this. I would love more, but I will take this.
If you're considering giving up your One Toys, let me know. I might be interested. Just throwing it out there.
We may make that happen, because I don't want it after seeing this one so much.
I got you.
Yeah.
I just noticed these details here in her eyes, like the veins that are kind of popping out from the side. Yeah, that looks cool. Actually,
and this is very much after Act 1 of season 2. This is that era of Jinx, because I don't want to give anything away to anyone who's not seen it and who's going to see it, but you can tell there are little tells here that give it away.
Yeah, I was thinking end of season 1 Jinx, just because of the shark cannon.
Yeah,
and so, but I don't know if they just threw that in there just as like a good accessory or what. Like I said, I'm still going through season 2, so you might be right, but I was thinking this is more like based on season 1, and it seems like their parents has changed in season 2. I'm not sure yet, but Blue or Beam, any thoughts? Anything you want to go over again on this one? On Jinx?
Oh, she looks great.
Go ahead.
I pre-ordered her already, so.
Did you? Okay, nice.
But going back, the Boom, like I said earlier, the Boom Girl one's got the better smile. I think that smile on her, this big sculpt needs work.
Yeah.
But for the most part, the seamless body is what sells it. I agree with Tremble Dust there. Seamless, 100% the way to go. So,
Yeah.
Hot Toys nailed it, I think.
Yeah, and just like they said, the One Toys, for those that are curious, it does have more visible joints on the shoulders. I can't remember on the elbows. I think might be wearing like kind of similar to this, so I don't think you can see them as much on the elbows. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I do know the joints were visible. But
the proportions are very much different too.
Yeah, some people were like, you know what, I don't mind the joints. And then seamless here, and obviously there's always concern with silicone bodies and humidity and cracking and tearing, things like that. So yeah, it's just one of, again, as you know, I always say, there's just preferences, right? Whatever your preference is, whatever you prioritize more in your figures, you got those options there. But you were saying the proportions are better there, Xman, on the One Toys?
Yeah, because you can tell like the way that they elongated her legs a little bit here, and like her torso is a little bit, shorter by comparison. Whereas if you look at the One Toys version, she's a little more evened out, like more of like a normal human proportion as far as upper to lower goes.
Yeah, because she's pretty short. Like she's not supposed to be elongated like that.
Yeah,
but she looks so good. She looks great. This is gonna be fantastic. I am very concerned about the tattoos, like everybody else, because this is relatively new territory. Like, they did it one time, I believe, before this, and that was with Valkyrie. But that's only one tattoo on her forearm, and it's not even like a joint or anything. So it'll be interesting to see how this works.
Yeah, for sure. Beam, sorry, did you have anything else to add? I know you were talking about the One Toys one.
No, I'm good. No, I'm looking forward to this figure and finishing season 2.
Yeah, right there with you. Blue, anything you want to add? Any other thoughts or touch on here?
I also have it pre-ordered. I was thinking about getting 2 of them. If they don't improve the face sculpts, I'm gonna have to like paint them myself to kind of match.
Okay. Do it myself.
Because in the close-up faces, it says face sculpt pending license approval. It doesn't say face sculpts, so I don't know if they're improving both of them. Just one of them, the smiling one, but they definitely need to redo the smiling one because it's definitely not the best. Face sculpts. This is fantastic. I too am concerned about the tattoos, and hopefully they don't rub off. When you gotta move the arm to hold the cannon, or something like that. Wear gloves so you don't like even then you might rub off and friggin' tattoos.
That's true. Yeah,
hopefully not, but more of this. Definitely. Improve the sculpts, make her sister, make other people from Arcane, because they deserve figures as well.
Yeah, so real quick touch on what you were mentioning. I also had the same thought too with the face sculpt here, pending license approval. I did notice it's on the left side here along with the smiling sculpt, so it was kind of confusing. I wasn't sure, if it was just for this sculpt or both of them in general, but you're right, it doesn't, it says sculpt, not sculpts here, so, but it's kind of interesting though. It's kind of weird why only the smiling one would be pending. But again, I don't know how licensing works, so maybe that's just part of it. Maybe you have to for each expression or something. I don't know. I'm not.
They probably hadn't developed it at the time when they showed them the figure. Maybe.
Oh yeah, that's probably They probably after the fact. Maybe they had to. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be it. But damn, look how long her braids are here. I just was kind of looking.
Yeah, they're so awesome.
Ankles. Holy shit! Yeah. Look, you have them straight down. Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is cool, but so like I was touching on before, the reason why I am still on the fence is because again, being selective, so I'm trying to see about which figures I want to get. But out of the 2, her and her sister, if I had to choose one, I think I would personally want a Vi. But then, there's always that thing, if I get Violet or Vi, am I going to want to go back and get Jinx? So that's why I'm kind of open about getting the one toys, just having some representation and not necessarily the hot toys. But on that note, so yeah, I wanted to pose this question to you guys. I'll kind of want to go over the ones that I'd like to see. What other characters from Arcane would you like to see? So my choices would, of course, like same as Blue, Vi here with the gauntlets. Oh man, that'd be so badass here. I'll try not to spoil anything for those who haven't seen it, but it's been out. Season 1's been out for 3 years, so but I'll try to limit the spoilers here. But yes, Vi with the gauntlets in this outfit in particular, kind of her like rugged, what do you call it, like underground look would be badass. So I'd go up. I'd definitely, that would be a dope for me. I would prefer this character over Jinx personally. And then Jinx would be my number 2. But another one I would like to see from Hot Toys, if they were to continue this line, would be Echo here. So Echo is the leader of the Firelights. Oh man, with this mask here and just his whole aesthetic gives to like a character. You can still give him seamless arms. Right, and the hoverboard.
And his board.
The flight
with
hoverboard.
Green streak you could have behind it. And,
that'd be so sick. Put him on like an acrylic stand, Yeah. Give him some kind of give him some kind of like a ball joint or something at the top of it. To at least
they can do whatever they did with Green Goblin on the glider, kind of do like the same concept, but give him hoverboard. So do something along those lines. Yeah, this would be a badass. The face sculpt of the face paint here on Echo. This would be a badass character. Would make for a good figure. And then the third one for me would be Ambessa.
Fuck that bitch.
Ambessa would be a badass figure. No spoilers, but I'm not. Character's different, but ruling out the character, but just like the figure, her as a figure would be so badass here with her mask.
That'd be great.
Option with the mask and or the braided hair that she has, like a battle ready. I think her name's Ambessa. Just the wraps you can have on her arm here. Yeah, this would just make another badass figure. It'd be so sick. And just her weapon here, the weapon of choice, this would be badass. But I'll turn it over to. So those would be my 3 additional ones if I had to pick from there. I think those 3 I would definitely get if they came out with those. But Beam, I'll start with you here. What other characters would you like to see? It doesn't have to only be the ones listed here. What other characters from Arcane would you like to see? 3 other ones that you would want to see made.
Oh, 3 other ones?
Yeah,
it's been forever since I seen the show. I'm still in the first episode of the second season, but anything from the first season would be awesome.
Gotcha.
To be honest with you, I'm not too picky because I'll probably have to go back and watch it again too. But
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Good reason to go back and watch it then. Do homework.
Jace is a good one.
Yeah.
Of course, Vi.
Yep.
I think this entire list would be pretty damn cool, to be honest with you.
Yeah. That would be a badass shelf there to have all these. Blue, what about you? Top 3 that you would see next?
Top 3. It would have to be one. Would have to be Vi. If they could do Mel would be awesome, especially towards the end of season 2.
Okay,
I already said some earlier, but I don't want to try and spoil it for anybody. But
gotcha,
it was freaking awesome. And then probably Jace with the hammer.
Yeah, that would be cool. With the hammer.
And honorable mention would be Vander.
Yeah. Okay. Xman. Which 3?
There's so many. There's so many. Like obviously Vi has to happen.
Yep.
Right. Vi has to happen. There is a specific look for Vi that I'm not going to spoil because I know not everyone here has seen it. But there's a certain look for Vi that I want. It ain't this one, but there's one, and it's fucking sick.
It's badass.
So there's that, and then there's I would want Caitlyn because that's like those are like the 2
enforcer.
main characters, that are like important in Vi's story, right?
Yeah.
So I would have to have, her. And then I don't know. It's hard to choose because everyone else after that is just, they're all so good. Like I want to say Jace, but I also want to say Silco. And I don't do a lot of villains, but Silco is just kind of a big friggin' deal, right? But you got Silco, you gotta have Vander, and I don't know, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
it's so hard to choose, dude. Like,
I think you do the thing like Cable and have that one glowing eye.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, that would be super sick. Hell, man, make me a Heimerdinger.
Yeah.
Throw him in with one of the other guys. You know what? Give me Jace with Heimerdinger. Give me that.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do.
Little accessory add-on. Yeah.
Yeah. Jace with Heimerdinger.
Or
As
Echo
little goat dog.
with then a 2-pack. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or
Yeah,
okay,
that would,
all right. You're right. Yeah, Echo would work too. Man, it's so hard to choose. Oh, you know what though? Yep. Oh no, can't say it. I can't say it because people are still working their way there. I can't say it. But yeah, man, give me anybody as long as I got Jinx, Vi, and Caitlyn. Give me anybody else after that, and I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what else they come out with. Yeah, I think the highest, the one with the highest probability coming out next would be Vi. I mean, it only makes sense, right? You got Jinx, so of course you want to get the other important character in her life. So I think that would, and just having those two, I think would be cool. For sure, I would get Vi, and then. Because just her fighting style, those big ass gauntlets, if those lit up too, oh man, that would be so sick.
Oh yeah, dude.
But, with the Hex Tech, so badass. But it's been a minute since I addressed the chat. Let me address the chat here real quick, and then we'll kind of finish up on this one.
The possibility.
Let's see here. Tremble this mentioned it could be a translation thing, sculpt versus sculpts. Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. Mentioning about the face sculpt pending.
True.
Yeah, hopefully,
yeah. Feel the Burn saying, I wonder if they'll ever go back to the first Harley Quinn and give her a seamless body with tats. Yeah, it's a possibility. They could always redo that one, right? That would be what, a 2.0 or a 3.0? It would be a 2.0, right?
2.0,
yeah. Yep. Me and Tremble Dust are on the same page there with Echo. Yeah, one of our choices there. Get out of my head, Feezy. Get out.
Fantastic figure.
Echo with the hoverboard. Yeah, that'd be badass. Big Mama, not mad at you. Yeah, I think he's having Ambassa. Vander, aka Beast, would be cool. Yeah, another one for Vander.
Vander would be cool.
Yeah, and then Heimdinger. Yeah, Tremble was also saying Heimdinger. So yeah, looking forward to seeing how this grows. And like Blue was saying, if this Jinx does well. Hopefully that's a signal to Hot Toys like, hey, there's some interest in there. I mean, the show obviously itself is doing well, so that's like a bit of indicator right there. They tend to go make figures based off of those. Again, we were talking about popularity, right? How they do figures that of source material that is has a big following, right? That has a lot of either viewership or it's just that does really, really well, right? Because then that easier for them to sell their figures. You got more of an audience to reach there. So yeah, looking forward to this one. So. We'll talk, Dave, after the stream about that other. we'll see.
I don't know, cause where are you at in the thing right now?
No, I was referring to the One Toys. The One Toys.
Oh, the One Toys. Oh, yeah. No spoilers.
Yeah, I'm still considering that, so we'll put that on the table. But anyone else got anything more to add to Jinx?
Watch the show because it's amazing. And then go pre-order the Hot Toys Jinx, and show them we want this. We want this kind of stuff because then they'll make more. Watch it, buy it.
Yep.
Watch it, buy it. Yeah. It's a good show. It is good. Like I said, it does. Season 1 does take a couple episodes to pick up, in my opinion. But once it does, it gets going. It gets going. All right, that was a whole lot of good stuff there, gushing about one figure, one female figure, but we have one more to go over, one more announcement that we haven't touched on yet. And here she is. Like I mentioned, the last time I had Xman Supreme on, she was high on our list of figures we were looking forward to. And that is X23 right here. So, yeah, there it is. That's badass with that snake.
Let's fucking go!
Bring it on. Let's fucking go. Yeah, so we got Laura herself, X23 from Deadpool Wolverine, announced. Finally, yeah, a lot of people were speculating she may be one of the first figures released. It would be her or Blade. But yeah, man. So she's announced 265 USD, Q4 2025 to Q1 2026 is her estimated release. She's also on the shorter side, obviously, kind of following the movie, right? That's how she depicted. In the movie, she was pretty short compared to everybody else. So she's standing at just over 10.5 inches. So again, around 27 centimeters. For her, 8. So we have all the. Let's see. Yeah, you can see all the accessories here. 8 interchangeable hands. The backpack, of course, with the horse-shaped accessory. A pair of sunglasses you can see there on the left. The battle damage Juggernaut helmet, which surprised me. I'm glad they included that, but that's awesome that they included that in there. And they specially designed Rocky-themed diorama base. So yeah, I agree with the consensus that there's some collectors that don't think it's on point, but I'm with the group that does, man. I think this looks great personally. It's pretty. It kind of suffers from some of those lighting probably angles, but overall, man, I think like this one right here, man, this looks like her. I think this looks badass. I love the hair a lot. I know some people don't like the way the hair looks. Kind of the effect didn't probably work for some people, but I think it looks great. So the hair pieces are interchangeable, right? She has the one face sculpt, but she has interchangeable hair pieces. You got the flowing in the wind hair piece, and then you kind of have a kind of neutral laying down effect.
Hairpiece?
Hairpiece, yeah. Hairpiece, yeah. Yeah, hairpiece, yeah. Yeah. So I forgot to mention this. Some of those said 8 interchangeable hands. Some of those hands may go back here. I'm sure you've all seen, but just to kind of, for those who are just listening. So she has 2 sets with claws, right? 2 open hand and 2 fisted claws.
That's
here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
And
she also has her, what is this? Her detachable claw
the toe
on the
claws,
foot.
yeah.
The toe claw, yeah. Yep. Yeah, which is badass. So you can have all of those extended, and you can see all the hands here. So she has 2 sets without the claws there, so you definitely got your options there. But yeah, man, I'm stoked for this. This looks badass. And I was kind of concerned too before this came out how a figure in just kind of plain clothes would look. But honestly, man, I'm impressed. It still looks good. I mean, yeah, they're just kind of like casual clothes you would see somebody in, I don't know, like Hot Topic or Spencer's with. But it still looks good, man. It just, I don't know. It's something just about it. They just pulled it off, and it just gives it personality, gives it character. And it's her character. That's how she was in the movie. So it obviously reflects that. But yeah, this was a dopo for me. I pre-ordered this because this is one of the ones that I mentioned when we talked about the teaser of the Resistance, right? Out of all of them, this is the only one I would get for sure. The other ones I have to see when they how those look when they come out, but this one for sure I wanted. So Xman, I'll stop my gushing and I'll turn it over to you. I know you wanted to get your fair share of gushing, so go ahead, man. Do your thing. He's charging up.
Remember when this movie hit theaters and everyone was going to see it, and then you were in there with the whole crowds and everything? I went to a late showing. It was just maybe like 3 other people in there, and that was great for me. I'm fine with that, because when I tell you that I cried like a little fucking girl with a skin knee when this chick showed up on screen, it was such a great moment. I was hoping they would bring her back, and I already knew because I saw the teaser in the trailer, and I cried then too. I love X23. I love a good character that shows up in a friggin' cartoon and has the just complete audacity to go into the comics from there and then find her way to the movies. I think that's the most fantastic thing. you saw it with Harley Quinn. You're seeing it with X-23. We love Laura. She's awesome. And while I agree with a lot of what's being said in the chat, she would benefit from, I think, a secondary sculpt. Give her that rage face because she kind of needs it.
Yeah.
But outside of that, there's nothing else that I want here. This is fantastic. I was hoping that they would bring her out first. I had a feeling they might. But you can never tell. And I'm just so, it's weird to me that they kind of buried the straight hair sculpt, because they have like the one image showing like the difference between the windswept hair and the one that's just laying down.
Yeah. And
they kind of buried it in the middle. So when you're looking at this at first, you're like, does her hair do anything else? Well, like, and this picture right here is, because Hugh Jackman is forever tall. Yeah. And Daphne Keane is 5'3". At least that's what her stats say. She's 5'3". Wolverine is canonically 5'3". I finally have a 5'3" Wolverine.
There you go. Whoa.
Because nobody else will do it, even with the comic book versions that they've been making. No one will give me a 5'3" Wolverine. And at least I have something of that now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But now it's like I see her and I see what height my comic Wolverine should be, and it makes me sad. But
oh.
But this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. I'm glad that I'm getting it. I'm very, very, I feel like we've won.
Just with this,
we've won.
We did it. We made it. Yeah.
Yep. We can call after this releases, the meteor can hit. We can end it all because we have reached the pinnacle.
Yeah.
We can do no more. We can do no more. Yeah. This is the height. This is the height of humanity right here.
Boo this man.
We can accomplish nothing else. This is it. Yeah, it's all downhill from here.
Yeah. Human progress has come to this point here. This is the peak.
It's all been building to this.
Just to this. No, yeah, but yeah, you're right. I agree that the and I forgot about that, the face sculpt. Yeah, it would have been good to have like either a grinning, not necessarily like a yelling, because I think she's more of kind of like a gnarling, like a gnashing kind of angry head sculpt. Yeah, that definitely would have been.
She needs, like this is good, but she also needs angry. She's got two modes.
She does.
She's got stoic and angry. That's what she's got.
Gritting teeth, something.
Yes.
I
agree.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yep.
How tall Wolverine is versus how tall Wolverine should be. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's exactly how tall he should be. That's nuts.
Right. You make that comic accurate short king to stand next to her.
Yeah.
Dude, they should.
Yeah,
I would buy that. I would absolutely buy that.
A little V-neck or whatever.
I'd buy two of them, and I'd get a trench coat for them.
Yeah. Get all the Wolverines. That's Xman's motto. All the Wolverines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Beam, what about you? What are your thoughts on this one?
This is fantastic. It's another one that I freaking pre-ordered right away because I want all the resistance that comes out, even Gambit. As much as I didn't care for that iteration of Gambit, I will take all four of them just to have all four of them with Deadpool and whatnot. But if I were to gripe about anything about this figure, it would be those flames on the base suck. Paint your flames better, and can we add a little brown to that hair, please? It's not her hair's not jet black. I mean, it's black, but there's some brown in there. So
it's like highlights.
Oh, hopefully that's painted a little bit better. It's that dark brown. It almost looks black, but it's
yeah, I got you. Yeah, they do that trickery, right, with the flames where they make them look like they light up, but they're not.
Right.
They should be lit up.
Yeah, they should be though. Yeah.
They look like shit.
do a little Photoshop magic here with the fire dust. I don't know if that's spray effect on the base. It looks like it is because it's kind of spread out, but
Maybe.
it kind of also looks like it's kind of there's like some like embers or like things coming off of it. I think it's how.
Get a Dremel and some LEDs.
Oh yeah, put them underneath. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you can add them yourself.
Yep.
Yeah, it does. I'm wondering. I think others have mentioned this too, but I'm wondering if the helmet is you can kind of move it around if it's or if it's
Yeah,
actually
it's just
sculpted
a-
to the base.
It's just a loose piece.
Mhm.
Is it? Okay, nice. Gotcha.
I think there's one where she's holding it, isn't there?
Oh, is there? Okay,
Not holding it, but there is one where she's like standing on it and it's on a different part of
Oh.
the base.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Let me see if I can find that. But in the meantime,
I don't
Blue,
think she's holding it anywhere.
what are your thoughts on this figure? Blue.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
Um,
Oh, right here. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all are praising here with the head sculpt. That looks nothing like Jennifer Garner.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. That's not Jennifer Garner. Yeah.
Yeah, this is exactly what I've been waiting for, man. I've been wanting an X-23. I mean, yeah, since the movie. I mean, yeah, even if they stopped here, I'd be happy. You know, sure, I'd want a blade, you know, but like, yeah, I think even if they just made this one, I'd be happy with it. Just Logan and Laura.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I don't know how that boot claw is gonna go on, but it's decent.
The claws, the toe claws.
Yeah, the toe claws. Yeah, I
They,
don't know how they're gonna attach or maybe
If I
lift
remember
off.
correctly, looking at the secret base pics, that whole
Let's see here.
too excited. That whole toe comes off.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
Gotcha.
Oh, good call. Yeah, that work lends itself to just with the boot, right? Yeah, you can. That's awesome.
Yep. You can see the seam there too. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yeah,
Removable
okay.
boot pieces. Yep.
Removable. Okay.
Nice.
There you go. Sweet. Good call.
And I'm
there.
glad
Good
they-
choice.
I'm glad they included like open hands as well with the claws.
Yeah.
They need to do that with Logan too. Maybe not like those type of hands. Just kind of relaxed hands with the claws would be cool. But yeah, all around great figure. Definitely pre-ordered already. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Nice. So it sounds like we're all 4 for 4 here on this one. That's awesome.
And the straps are so good because now the seams are hidden. Great
Wait, what are you referring to? The straps on what, the backpack or?
on the wrists.
Oh,
yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. I wonder, Okay, yeah, because then they make probably if they made the pegs black, the wrist pegs, it'll probably blend in. I'm thinking. Maybe
Yeah,
I don't
that'd
know.
be cool.
I see what you're saying now, but yeah. So the wrist straps kind of extend over the joint a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like, yeah.
It looks like it, yeah. But even if not, they're wraps, right? So they can still show a
Right.
little bit of flesh tone, and it wouldn't be as egregious as just a bare wrist.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah, and I'm kind of looking at the hands here. Yeah, it looks like they just have your your typical swap out hands, and the glove goes down to just where the wrist breaks, where the wrist peg would go. So yeah, if they did the wrist pegs in black, then yeah, that would be better to kind of help hide that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, hopefully
Awesome.
they do
Yeah,
that.
so- Yeah, I have seen some people also mention that as good as this looks, they prefer to have an X-23 in the suit. I've seen here people on the chat mentioning as well. I think Phil DeBurn here is also on that on that group who's gonna wait to get a comic suit, and I don't blame him. Yeah, that would be a badass one. I might be tempted to get that also. Right? It's just
I want
don't know
both.
having. Yeah, exactly, both of them.
Yep. I ain't waiting. Yeah,
Comic
I'll
suit,
get whatever.
and, yeah, exactly.
She would look
yeah.
hella good in that yellow, in her own tiger stripe suit. That would look
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, but there's a possibility we could see that maybe. And I know people were kind of speculating maybe Secret Wars, so she'll probably don
Yeah.
Mhm.
the suit.
Yeah.
anything's on the table in Secret Wars, man. That just gets me more excited to see what they're gonna reveal and who they're gonna have in Secret Wars. Oh man, that's gonna be so badass. Let's see here. Yeah, Yomo was also on board for this one. Can't wait for this one. He's also on board for the X-23. Clinton Martin saying, I would have liked to see a hairpiece that was back and not over the front of the shoulders for more articulation. Yeah, that's true. That I'm guessing if they're gonna do the hair though with that, maybe like I have the Wonder Woman, 1984 Wonder Woman, and their hair's like that, and it's not as bad, right? It's pretty flexible, the hair, so you can kind of rotate her head left and right. So I'm guessing they're gonna do that with this one.
And these are more stranded out too, so
rather than one
piece hanging down. Yeah, breaking it up even more.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, you're right here. Like, right here you can tell. But that will obviously hinder some articulation, though, right? You won't get as free of motion as if you didn't have the hair there. So I can see what he's saying. But yeah, I think it'll be flexible enough to where you should be able to get some articulation at least. Let's see here. Tremble Dust is out. He's like, hey, gotta go. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for staying this late. I know it's later for you there on the East Coast, so appreciate you staying up this long. But yeah, no worries. Thanks for coming through, Tremble Dust. Let's see here. She has, let's see, Philip Bernstein didn't realize she has a sun on her buckle. Maybe I missed that also. Is it like a sun? Oh, the X logo? Is that what you're referring to? Yeah.
Yep, the X. Yep.
See, that's what's great about these figures is you don't always catch all the details on the costume, right? In the movies. Yeah. And I love her T-shirt, how it says 1974 on it. That's so great. I didn't catch that in the movie. That's the year Wolverine came out.
Oh, really? Nice. Well, that's badass.
Yeah. An Incredible Hulk issue 180.
Find a closer picture. Geez, here we go. Okay, let me see. Where's that? 1974. I missed that here. Yeah, I saw.
It's at the very bottom of the graphic.
Oh, yeah, at the bottom. Yeah, there it is. I see it says Savage, which is badass. Yeah, 1970. Oh, okay. So it's a callback to Wolverine. Okay, nice. I never caught that. Yeah, good catch there. Let's see here.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
Low key in the house. Calvin, what is up, my guys? My
Calvin.
Dude, what's up, fellas? What is up, Calvin, man? Thanks for coming through this late. Yeah, I'm sure you're probably exhausted, so appreciate you stopping by, even if it's just for a little bit to say what's up. All right, yeah, we're just about to wrap up here. Anyone else got anything else to add? This was the last figure here on the agenda, and a good one too, man. One thing real quick I will say when I made the thumbnail that I'm loving that we're seeing now is more female figures, right? Like there was a time where we obviously didn't have a lot of female representation, but now they're kind of, just on the thumbnail alone, I had 3, right? We have the Kaisa, X-23, and Jinx, and it ain't stopping. So, and they're, badass characters too. So they're coming out. We just mentioned Vi, right? A lot of the characters, 2 of the characters I mentioned from Arcane that I wanted to see, Ambessa and Vi, obviously also strong female characters. So yeah, that's kind of awesome to see that we're seeing more of that representation.
And they're written well too. It's not like that. It's not like that trite. We're gonna put some chicks in here just for girl power and rub it in your faces and be like, girls are better than boys. It's not like that. Like every character,
this woke crap or whatever.
Yeah, they're just good characters that you friggin' want to get behind because they're awesome. They're all like they're great at what they're doing. They all have their own strengths and their own weaknesses, and you believe them, right? Every single character in this show is in a strange way believable, and they're so fantastic, and they did such a great job with all of it. It's just too fantastic.
The power of good writing, right? That's all it takes.
Oh
yeah. Imagine a good story making people like something.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Wow, the power of writing.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. But I mean, it goes back for a while, right? They've had good examples. Obviously, Ellen, Ripley. I was just gonna say Ellen, but yeah, Ripley.
I was thinking DeGeneres.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what? Yeah, Ripley. You got your final girls in all the horror movies. Those those badass females in there, and the horror movies, of course. And then you have Game of Thrones. There's some good, powerful, badass females in there too. Yeah, so good writing. Those are all just examples.
Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. She was sexy as fuck, but she was also beating your ass
Yeah,
in a bad
honestly,
way.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude.
Confidence
Yep.
and
Hell
power.
yeah.
Yeah. So they're there. Yeah, they just keep it going, and these are setting a trend, which is awesome to see. So yeah, hopefully they keep that going.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
All right, so yeah, if no one has anything else, I just want to make sure before I jump off, you guys good on Laura X23 here?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All
I
right.
think so.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's about that time. If you're up for it, you good to go for a round of Feezy's 20?
Let's do
yeah.
it.
Yeah, there we go. That's
buddy.
what I like to hear. Okay. So, for those of you who aren't familiar, Feezy's 20 is just 20 questions, but figures, right? I have a figure in mind. In this case, it's going to be another Hot Toys. We're on Hot Talk, so it's going to be a Hot Toys figure. My panelists here have 20 questions to ask to get the figure, more like 19 in their final guess, right? They have to be yes or no questions. I already have a figure in mind. They can't ask questions like, does it rhyme with, does it start with this letter, or does it sound like, things like that. No honor system, right? So don't look at the chat. So you guys close your chats. Obviously no Googling. Chat, if you want to throw out some suggestions of questions that they can ask, suggested questions, I can pull those up, but I won't pull out your guesses. So if you want to guess in the chat as well and play along, you can do that. Yeah, I'll pull up the questions, but not the answers there. Let me see here. What else? 2.0s, I count as separate figures just because, again, as I mentioned, those questions could be answered differently depending on the figure, right? There's some, for Iron Man, for example, one could be plastic, the other could be die cast, so that changes the question. You can narrow it down by asking, like, is it an Iron Man figure, right? But ultimately, you have to get the specific Iron Man figure in that example. So I'm just kind of throwing that out there. But you can ask, is it an Iron Man figure type of thing? Let me see here. Other than that, I will do my best to give you to answer your question. But as you guys know, who've played, sometimes it's kind of difficult. So I'll try to give you some further explanation where I can without giving too much away. So that's kind of more of like a call on my part that I have to do. But I suggest you all to kind of talk out loud, talk amongst yourselves to help each other out, pick off each other's brains. And that also helps the chat too, kind of help them come up with maybe some questions to suggest. So with that, do any of you have any general questions about the game itself before we begin? I'll take that as a no. All right, fellas, let me pull this up, add to stage here. Okay, and nope. Let's do that. I always get confused. Okay, we'll stick with that one. All right, 20 questions, starting now. Let's fucking go. Go ahead and start us off.
Let's fucking go. Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Well,
What do we want to start with? What's a good general question?
Is it?
it's Hot Toys, so there's one general question that we always got to ask first,
Hmm.
and that's whether or not it's a Disney property.
Yep.
Yep.
So-
All right, run it. Yep.
Go ahead, Blue.
Whose turn is it?
You like this question?
Oh. Is it a Disney property?
It is.
I was going to juke us
Now.
like last week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They just bought it 10 minutes ago.
Yes. Yeah. Just as we spoke. Yeah.
It is
Right.
now.
All right, let's see. Whose turn is it now?
Well, if you got a good question, you can answer or ask whenever you want. It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we know it's a Disney property.
Now, remember last time? Remember
now.
last time? Yeah.
Now it's a Disney property. Right. It wasn't always a Disney property, but as of
Yeah.
10 minutes ago,
So,
it is.
Fox property.
What's
Remember-
that?
remember
Oh,
we-
yeah.
the
That's
Fox
right.
property?
Good call. That's good call. Good call. Okay, so I'll go ahead and go with that then. Was it a Fox property?
Let me see here. Let me confirm.
Survey says.
Yeah, survey says. Nope. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So it was either
Yes.
X-Men or Fantastic Four or
Technically, that could be Alien or Predator too.
Alien or Predator. Okay, yeah.
Hmm.
What else?
We gotta narrow it down a little bit more.
Terminator wasn't Fox, was it?
No,
No.
that was just Alien and Predator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Um,
and it wasn't Blade. Blade wasn't a property, but they haven't made a Blade anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right.
Yep, Blade wasn't Fox, so Blade was like, what was Blade?
New Line.
New Line. Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
And not Hulk,
So-
because Hulk was Universal.
Universal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so was this character a Marvel character?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, from a Fox
See.
property, Marvel character.
Oh, one question we asked last time that was really helpful was the time frame of release.
Yeah.
Wait, we don't know yet if it's a character if it's a figure that's been released yet, do we?
It's
It's
always
really-
one
yeah,
that's been
it's-
released. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's right. Okay, cool. So then maybe we should ask like a time frame question then. I asked last time if it was within the last 2 years.
hmm
Do we want to broaden that or kind of keep it tight like that, you think?
I mean, keep it tight like that.
Yeah. All right, let's do that. Then was it? I'll keep it 2 years. Was it released in the last 2 years?
The last 2 years, no.
No.
I forgot to take one off there. So correction here on the property. It is not a Fox property, so that was my mistake. I just
Oh, okay. So it's a
Yeah.
Disney
A
property, a
Fox
Marvel
freaking-
property.
Marvel. Yep.
It wasn't a Fox property. Daredevil wasn't Fox, right?
I don't remember if Daredevil was or not, but they never.
That was Netflix.
Yep. Yeah. Netflix.
I know Netflix had like the license to make the show, but like
Does I gotta want to narrow it down? Does this figure have an MMS designation?
yes.
Movie Masterpiece Series.
Yep. So just to recap
right.
here,
so it's
so
not Daredevil.
Disney owned,
Yep.
not a Fox property. Clarification on that. Marvel. It is a Marvel character, not from the last 2 years, and it is an MMS.
Not a Fox property.
Right.
Disney owns now.
hmm Which is everybody but Sony's stuff. So
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah. But when did Disney acquire it?
right. Is it fantasy? Marvel character.
Which technically Predator is a Marvel character technically now.
Yeah, but not Fox.
But yeah, not a Fox property. Yeah.
That's true.
So it isn't an Alien or a Predator anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's from a movie owned by Disney, Marvel property, prior to the last 2 years.
It is now.
Get some-
Technically, the first Iron Man wasn't either. So
Feel the Burn.
That's
Is
a
Star
good
Wars
point.
related? Yeah. Male or
Yeah.
female? Aunt Jemima's throwing out there.
Hmm.
Here's a unique question here: are there multiple SKUs like a deluxe and collector's edition? Geo in the house. What is up? The Movie Canon joining us. What is up, Geo? Yeah, for those of you that aren't aware of Movie Canon, go check out his channel when you get a chance. If you haven't already, he does the Met Report. He covers movies, TV, entertainment media. And then he also does Figures Talk, where he also covers figures as well. So I try to make it on his stream when I can, but yeah, schedules don't always line up. But yeah, thanks for joining us, Gio. Appreciate you coming through. You can find his link in the Friends of the Channel description as well of my channel, so on there. But yeah, sorry. Go ahead, guys.
So
we asked last time if the character was part of a team.
yeah, that one didn't go over very well.
It didn't. And I like the idea of, like, is it a male or a female character? But if it's not a female character, then that really doesn't narrow it down that much.
True.
Right.
Very true.
Not a Fox property, so X-Men anything is out. Really,
So
all of Marvel outside
something
of
they
that.
acquired later then?
Yeah. Older than 2 years released. Older than 2 years. So
Let's see.
we could, well, no. Could try to broaden that year.
That's what I'm thinking. So let's say if it wasn't in the last 2 years, we want to go maybe 5.
Yeah.
5 sounds like a good square number.
It's a good number, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, 5 is a good number. I don't know what makes a number bad. So was it released within the last 5 years?
No.
No.
5 years.
Oh, much older. Older Marvel figure. So 5 years ago was 2019? Yeah.
Is this character human?
Part
human.
Art. Well, now how do you determine part? That's the big consideration here, because I guess Hulk is part human, right? From a certain point of view. Star-Lord is part human by birth. Who else is part human? That's a really good question, though. I like that. That's smart. Who else is part human?
Not Fox
In the
property.
Marvel Pantheon. Lord.
So it is Marvel, not Fox.
It is Marvel, not Fox. Yep.
Yeah. So everything but X-Men and Fantastic Four.
Yep. I'm thinking because he got us talking about it. I think it's.
Oh, but Hulk doesn't count because Hulk is still owned by Universal. At least the movie rights.
Technically, the distribution. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he threw a blade at us. Oh.
Well, is the
Has Hot
character
Toys
green?
made a Blade figure?
Pretty sure they did, yeah. Didn't they make a blade?
They did.
Yeah. I don't remember what year he came out. It's definitely older than 5 years.
Would have to
Oh
be,
yeah,
huh?
absolutely, yeah. That was early 2000s.
He is part human.
Yeah.
We
He's
are
part
in
vampire.
the age of the resistance.
Mm-hmm.
It is a topical character.
To answer Gio's question here, yeah, they're guessing a figure here, Gio. This is 20 questions with guessing the figure. Renz, what up, Renz? Tolentino in the house. Iron Man is part man, part iron. Does that count? Suggestion from
and
Movie Canon.
technically-
Do they appear in Captain America: Civil War?
Man.
Let's see here.
I can already tell you no.
Is the skin pigmentation that of a normal human being? Yeah, that's a unique question there. All right, that one.
That is a really good question, actually.
Yeah.
You know what? I like that one, actually. What do you think?
Sure.
I was thinking about
Yeah,
asking, is it a white guy?
We got plenty of
You got
questions.
questions to
Go ahead.
burn. Yeah, you got questions to burn.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I like that question. Is the skin color of the character normal human coloration?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not Hulk. So it could still be Blade. It could still be Blade.
Well, then ask if is the character half vampire? That would kind of narrow it down.
Yeah, yeah. Not too specific. You're just in the just in the ballpark there. I like it. Yeah. But honestly, who else could we possibly be
That's
thinking
a good
of,
question. It's a good question.
Yeah.
Screw it. Let's.
No,
Why not?
we got 14.
We got 14 questions.
going.
Is it? Is it? Is it Blade? Is it a? Is it a
Narrow it
black
down,
man?
Is it a black?
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
It's the character.
I feel like we got everything we could
Finish the
possibly
question,
get.
bro. Finish the question.
Is the character half vampire?
Yes.
There it is.
Does the
Should we
character
keep-
have fangs? No, I'm just kidding.
Should we keep going just for grins, or just?
We could. I mean,
S and G's.
Was-
Yeah.
I wonder what other questions we could possibly throw out.
was this character in Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
Does this
Does this
character
character-
have a special blood serum that he takes instead of drinking human blood?
Yes.
Does this character have sunglasses?
Yes.
Does he like to see people try to ice skate uphill?
Yeah. I don't know if he likes to see them, but yes, I'm sure he's seen some of them in his lifetime. Yeah.
All right.
I think we got it.
Yeah.
I think we got
Yeah, I
it.
think we've exhausted all possibilities
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Does he wear
All right,
leather?
Let's see,
No, I'm just kidding.
ladies and
Just
gentlemen, let's see if
relax.
they got it right. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Who wants to do it? Who wants to do it?
As the character Blade.
Yes, it's Blade. Yeah, Blade from
Oh,
Blade
yeah.
2, ladies and gentlemen. They got it. You guys
Wow,
got it.
how
You
long
guys
ago
got
was that?
So this was 2010.
Oh, wow.
2010 MMS.
Oh, Blade 2.
Let's
Wow,
see here. Yeah, from Blade 2. MMS 113. Yeah,
very
released
early.
in very early. But yeah, this is the only Blade that I'm aware of that I was able to see that Hot Toys released. I don't think I'm trying to think now. I don't think they did a Blade 3. I think this was the only one they've done so far, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's still, still
It actually doesn't
interesting.
look
I don't know.
bad.
No, it looks pretty
Yeah,
good.
right. It's interesting that no one, again, I think I mentioned this
So
when we were
long,
talking about the Resistance and possibly seeing a Blade, that I don't think anyone's done a Blade from the first movie. Has
No,
anyone?
not really.
Right? Because
No.
I have the present toys. That's also from Blade 2. So-So's doing one from Blade 3. But yeah, I'm not aware of anyone who's done the first one. That's interesting. I don't know why. Maybe there's some like licensing issues there or something. I don't know. And so I got tripped up on the 20th Century Fox because I thought again, this was part of he was in Deadpool, so I thought all of those characters initially were 20th Century Fox, but then I saw it was New Line Cinema, like you guys mentioned, which I remembered, but I forgot who owns New Line Cinema, and they're under WB, and so that's what. But Marvel Studios now owns the rights to Blade, so that was an interesting Yeah, that kind of just that tripped me up there, so I had to make that correction. But yeah, here's everything he comes with. So Blade from Blade 2, 2010. You guys got there.
That's awesome.
Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, that needs a reissue, or a 2.0, I should say, not a reissue.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And make it, or at least make it from one. You know, give them different stuff. Give them the rest of that stuff. Make them a DX. Give them a whole bunch of stuff. And
yeah, that first movie
was
was
one Blade.
the best. The
Yep.
best
Yeah.
friggin' Blade.
Yep.
That's the best I'll say it, that's the best vampire movie ever made. I'll say it. At me in the chat.
say it right
I'll
now,
say it.
Yeah.
Go at him. Yeah. That's Xman _
I concur.
Hey, if they
No,
got
that-
his likeness for Deadpool and Wolverine, I mean, maybe we could see a reissue or an older Blade figure down the
Yeah.
line.
That's what I was
like
thinking
what they
too,
did with
yeah.
Harrison Ford. Yeah.
Mhm. I don't know if there's like if it's different at all, because I mean, yeah, like I just said, Marvel Studios has the rights there, so but I don't know if there's the licensing is different from that Blade to this one, or if it's just
Right.
general overall Wesley Snipes likeness. But I don't know how that works. But yeah, I mean, if otherwise, yeah, like I agree, Beam, they could just redo this one here, or maybe one from the first one, because yeah, I personally, yeah, I would like I mentioned, I have the present toy, so I'm good with that one. So if they came out with one from the Resistance from Deadpool and Wolverine, depending on how that looked, I might pass on that one and just kind of keep the one that I have now. I'd be good with that one, but I don't know. It depends on, like I said, how that comes out.
Yep.
But
And I'm really hoping for that Deadpool Wolverine one too, because if this is the last time we see Wesley Snipes' Blade, then I want that damn figure.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
100%.
Depending on if he's coming back for future movies at all, or what if they ever come out, or if he's going to make an appearance in that the new Blade, right? Because then they got to make, even though there's only ever going to be one Blade, that's still that could be that one.
Yeah.
That other Blade movie could still come out. I know it's on what did they put on hold indefinitely, but who knows? It might get some life again in the future.
Yeah,
See, Marvel's doing with Blade what they did, what DC did with Batman, right? Like they had plans and they were working on something, and it just wasn't panning out, and then it's just in limbo. And I feel like we're never gonna see a Blade movie again.
Yeah,
I
think they're trying to probably figure out how he would fit in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and they don't like certain ideas happening, and then because they got to introduce some other stuff to make him fit in, and I think that's the kind of logistics they're but they can just make a freaking Blade movie and call it good. They can.
Well, they need to, because the idiots teased him at the end of Eternals.
Yep. Absolutely.
And do something.
Just make a simple freaking movie with vampires. Like none of this has to affect anything in the MCU whatsoever. None of the Avengers really go out at night. So
Or at the very least, if they're having such a hard time with Blade specifically, at the very least they could do a Midnight Suns movie and introduce him there.
Yeah.
Because they already started
They got Moon Knight.
They got Moon Knight. They already got him talking to fucking who would be the Black Knight. Fuck it. Let's just do Midnight Suns, introduce Blade that way, and then y'all can figure your shit out while we get something cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope that
Werewolf
comes
by
to fruition.
Night.
Yeah, they do
You
something.
can be in it.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Dude, that was
Definitely.
badass. Yeah, that Werewolf by Night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Man Thing's fucking cool. Bring him in too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need figures of those guys.
I know, right? Where are those at?
Mhm.
Going to the chat here real quick on their response to the 20 questions. Ren's suggestion here for a question: does this character hate Ryan Reynolds? Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
He has another one here. Does his enemies, try to ice skate uphill? Yeah. Is there any other, Clint Martin? Is there any other Blade? Just the one and only? Yeah.
Yeah. Seems that way.
Let's see here. Let's see. Not getting. Phil DeBurn's asking, not getting the so. Yeah, I think I'm good with the present toys one. Plus, I like that outfit better, the Blade 2 one better than the Blade Trinity, which is what Soso's doing. I think I prefer the Blade 2 version. I wanted the Blade 1, but like I mentioned, no one for some reason is doing that one. If I could, I would have got that one instead if someone was doing that one. But
yeah, Soso was the red shirt, right?
Soso had the red like shirt. The hint of red on it. Yeah, the red shirt, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, from 3. Yep.
Yeah. Any of you guys getting any of those other ones?
No.
Or have any of those ones? No.
No. As soon as I get some funds, I'd probably get the Present Toys one, and then I'd probably get the Soso one whenever that releases. I don't know when that's going to release, so whenever it comes out, I'll chase it.
Slow.
Yeah,
exactly.
the what I do give the Soso though, or the Susu, is that that also has 2 sculpts, right? It has that kind of angry, kind of gnarling, showing teeth look.
I want that one, yeah.
Yeah, and the Present Toys doesn't have that one, but Wesley Snipes is kind of like his iconic kind of stern look, anyways, and so I was kind of fine with that. Kind of similar to this, right? But I think he has a more like in the Present Toys, he has kind of like more of like an angrier expression. I think kind of going off memory here. But yeah, they're both good though. Either one, I don't think you could go wrong. They both use leather too. The Present and the Susu or the Soso, they have leather jackets, and I think they have leather pants also. I think one of them is, I can't recall if they both had leather pants. I know one of them did for sure, but
yeah, they were leather pants, but not vest or what. Like some of them like picked something to be leather, but not the other thing, and yeah, it was weird. It just do it all leather.
All leather, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be hard to fight vampires in leather pants, man. That's got to be difficult. Like you want to,
hot,
like you want to do it on hard mode. This is like Goku training at 100 times gravity. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah. Can you imagine when he takes them off and how hard he goes in?
Well, dude, like, cause see, like I'm of the more melanated, persuasion. And let me tell you, we sweat, bro. Like, we sweat. Like I'm talking buckets, dude. Like,
sweat. Yeah.
Like did you watch Friends? You see Ross with the leather pants?
No.
See, that was a problem. And he was a pasty white boy. All right.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, when it gets, bro, no, it's like you've heard of swamp ass. This is like
horrible.
Yeah.
This is like ocean ass, man.
Swampsy. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, I think
every step you're slipping, shit.
Yeah. Gotcha. He pulls it off though, man. He does his thing. He does what he needs to do. Or maybe his because he's half vampire, his body temper is more regular. Aren't they more cold-blooded anyways?
Oh yeah.
That could be a thing, yeah, probably.
And he's superhuman, cool. So he could pull it off, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He
hardly breaks a sweat. Yeah. He's good.
He's coming for Whistler to help him get undressed.
All the leather. Yeah. He what?
Clinton.
He got zippers up the sides of his pants, so you can just take the whole thing off.
Yep.
Hey, Whistler, I need you again. Whistler. Yeah. I need you to unzip me. Oh man. Okay, we'll stop there. Yeah. All right, but fellas, you got it. Good job.
The worst fanfic ever.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, you got there, and that was a show. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in, my fellow collectors. This was just over 2 hours. So yeah, thank you again for those of you that stayed the whole time, and those of you jumped in an hour and catching the replay. I have a few announcements, but I'll let my guests do their thing first in case they have to head out. So we'll start with Xman. Anything you want to plug or anything you got going on?
Oh man, not a whole hell of a lot. I just got my mono cases in. I'm gonna be putting those together probably this week after I get tired of looking at the boxes. I gotta clear out a corner and take out some stuff off the walls, all the wall art's gotta go.
Yeah.
I can put all my Marvel stuff in the mono case and have a big, nice empty shelf for when my 89 Batmobile arrives. So we're working on that right now. And I'm working on my now soon to be acclaimed Reddit Blade Whistler fanfic.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Looking forward to reading that.
I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it Swamp Blood.
Swamp Blood, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's check that out. It should be out next time, sometime next year. There, Xman.
Oh no, I'm gonna bust this out in probably like 2 hours, man. It's gonna be
2 hours. Yeah, he's gonna go on right
bad
now. All the
grammar,
ideas are
horrible
still fresh.
spelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the hallmarks of a good fanfic.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like 18 pages, front and back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daywalker Diaries.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Daywalker Diaries, yeah. Yeah. Chapter 1. Yeah. That could be its own show. Yeah, the Daywalker Diary.
Oh
That's
man,
pretty
CW, come on.
Yeah, CW, where you at? Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, thanks again, Xman, for joining. I know you were busy, you had things going on, but I appreciate you coming through, man, and making time to jump on here.
Always a pleasure,
Didn't
man.
have to.
Always glad to be on. Always glad to talk to you guys, man. It's good seeing y'all. It's good being here. It's just a great time all around, man. Love these streams.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks again. Beam, anything you want to plug? Anything you got coming up that you want to let the people know? Let the folks know.
I'll have a video on this Batman here probably in the next few days.
Enhance.
Yeah, that is the S Hero animated Batman. So stay tuned for that one. And then we're live on Monday, of course. Talking about figures. Got some new merch popping up. Actually, real quick. Actually, we can debut it here if you want. I got it.
It's up to you, man. Your call.
Yeah, let's do it.
Exclusive.
Share. I'll present.
Exclusive.
Share screen. I think I've done this once before. Exclusive on yours.
Yeah, oh yeah, I think you have. Yeah, here we go. Add to stage.
It's officially up.
Dun, dun.
The Fartison 1/6. Artisan edition.
Fartison.
Stunning ass craftsmanship. So yeah.
You want to explain the background or the context on this? For those that
I'll
don't know?
let Blue do that one.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, yeah. I always do the merch in the at the end of the show, and I'm always opening my shirt, so I figured it sort of looks like Superman, but like in 1/6. So I thought about I told him about it, and he mocked it up, and as for the Fartison, I always say about the Fartisons, because they're because
they're not always as good as they should be. Like the
they got the rooted hair Fartisons, but no leather, no premium materials, nothing. So until they figure out what the hell an artisan is, they'll be known as Fartisons. And yeah. So stunning ass craftsmanship. Yeah.
Well, that's my next new shirt.
Yeah, and like Beam said, this is up on. Where can people get this?
Just go to my Facebook or my YouTube channel and then hit the merch button. So the merch button is there. The link for the merch is there. So.
Yeah, and they have others also that I know. Go ahead.
Oh, they're soft shirts. They're really nice. It's good material. Yeah, go get it.
Do they have do they have the thing where you can choose like different brands, or is it just the one brand and you just pick your size and your color?
It's just the one style of shirt. It's the tri blend. It's the really soft shirt.
Okay.
That's what I like to wear. So,
and they're pretty.
It's well made. Yeah, it's nice. Very well made.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I never liked those shirts. You can't really tell, how they're made, and sometimes they come in like really like what is it like classic? It's like a fit. What is it? What do they call like a tight fit type of shirt, or like the collar is like really tight around your neck? I don't.
These ones are similar to the Target ones. If you buy T-shirts from Target, then they're
the athletic kind of fit.
Okay, gotcha. But they're like kind of loose fitting, relaxed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, that's good. Yeah. All right. Yeah, check some of those out. Yeah, and they do have other designs. I know they have like what does it make it in 1/6?
Yeah.
Shirts. There we go. Yeah.
This was one of our newest ones.
1/6. Yeah.
Needs to be 1/6. Yeah.
Needs to be 6 scale. Yeah.
Needs to be 6 scale.
Yeah. I know Blue's
turtles.
Nobody
makes 6 scale.
Yeah, that's right.
That's how it all started. for blues.
Yep.
That's perfect.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's bleeding perfect.
Get different colors, of course. Yeah.
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 That's awesome. Yeah, they have like sweats, sweaters, hats. Yeah, they got
Oh,
it
yeah.
all there. Go check
Yeah,
out
beanies.
like
Yep.
beanies. Yep.
Yeah.
So go.
What the original-
if you're interested- What's
Winter's
that?
coming. Winter's here. So
Oh yeah. Yep.
to
Winter's
think.
coming.
my hoodies. I don't have it on right now, but
Yeah, they got it all, man. They got a whole wardrobe there. So yeah, go check
Yeah,
them
go
out.
check
Like
it out.
Beam said, his channel. The links there on the merch. Click on the merch section or merch link, and that should take you there. But yeah, thanks again, Beam, for coming on as usual during the week. I know it's a little busier for you, just like it is for me. So appreciate you coming on. Blue, anything you want to plug?
no, it's just that. More merch is coming. More merch ideas, and yeah, it's gonna be great shirts, and yeah, very cool. And thanks for having me. It's always a good time to be here and
Yes, sir.
to shoot the shit with you guys.
Yeah, man, it's always fun. Yeah, thank you all for coming through. Yeah, it is always a fun time. So yeah, as for me, oh yeah, real quick, Blue and Beam, there, like I mentioned before, there are links to their channels or the friends of the channel section down below, along with others. There's a bunch there, so check those out. Yeah, like they said, collector's figure every Monday, they'll be on there. But yeah, so as far as for me, announcements. First, I just want to say I reached 200 subscribers, and I want to say a big thank you to all of you who subscribed. I know some of you are like, okay, 200, that, wow, what did you do? But for those of you that know me, who've been watching me, I'm not big on promoting my channel, like having people subscribe and all that. And I don't follow typical traditional like YouTuber. I don't take that approach, I should say, right? I'm more about like just kind of growing organically and trying to be like, I'd rather have quality over quantity. So I just try to have fun with my content, make it sincere, and try to get people because I earned it, basically, not because I'm trying to just make it up there quickly, right? I'm not about that. I've mentioned before, I'm not here to get monetized. That's not my goal. If it happens, then naturally, then I'll kind of cross that bridge when it comes to it, and of course I may sign up for that, but I'm not making that my goal. So the fact that I've reached 200 subscribers, and yes, I've been doing this for about 2 years, this shows me again, you guys support the channel because I know you want to, right? You're here because you want to be, and you subscribed because of the interest, and so I want to say thank you very much. I appreciate that. I will be doing a giveaway to show my appreciation, to say thank you all for supporting me. So just keep an eye on my socials, the YouTube, of course. I'll put a community post on there on what kind of giveaway that'll be. I'm thinking maybe sometime in the future, maybe like in January timeframe, after the holidays, after things kind of get settled down. But yeah, just keep an eye out. I'll give you all a heads up, a notice. But yeah, I just want to say thank you again, and I want to show my gratitude and thank you for all that. It really means a lot, seriously, just because, like I said, I gotta go against the grain on YouTube stuff and just the nature of how I approach this myself, right? I do a lot of things that hurt me, honestly, as a YouTuber, right? Because I put up timestamps in my description, and people don't stay that long. I know they don't. I'm not consistent with my streams. I don't do reviews or anything like that. I'll probably put up additional things, but I mostly do lives, right? And it's a long form content, which is not very popular. I just started putting up shorts, trying to be informative, right? Just kind of where I feel like it should be used, right? And so, and that's obviously going to take me a while to get up to the levels that some of these guys are here. I know, Blue or Beam is up there in the thousands already. And so, yeah, it's just going to take me a while. So again, it really means a lot that you guys are here and support the channel. And I appreciate it. I just want to have fun, and hopefully that shows in the content that I am doing. So I appreciate you all. And anytime, if you find this entertaining, informative, right, that's another thing I want to do. Just want to share information. Don't forget that like button reminder, right, because then that exposes the channel to others to kind of get involved in that information, right, because I just want to get that and share that across as many people as possible. And let me see here, what else? So there's that. That's the announcement. That's a big one for me. Second, CaliCon 2025. We have dates set end of June 27th through the 29th. Let's see here. So for those that aren't familiar, that is just a opportunity for collectors to come together in California, hence the CaliCon, because that's where I'm based out of. We also have some other YouTubers, as you guys know, here based in California. We did it last year in Los Angeles, and that was a good turnout. You know, we had people that also went to, you know, Disneyland. We took advantage of the area. That ended up being kind of pricey, right? I mean, they were all optional, but still, you know, just the trip and just the hotels and everything there, Airbnb, were more expensive. And so this year, we're going to take a different approach. It's going to be more chill. We're doing it up in Northern California, so North Lake Tahoe area. It's close to Reno. 2025, that's going to be more of kind of like just us coming together, hanging out and spending time together, just to get to know each other, hanging out and chilling. Just kind of like if you're going to your friend's house or something, right? Kind of doing one of those things. And of course, it's North Lake Tahoe, so for those of you that aren't familiar, it's more of like an outdoorsy type of environment. There's a lot of hiking trails. There's obviously the lake there, so you can kind of go chill in the lake. I'm thinking about doing like a grilling. I personally plan on grilling some food, burgers, dogs. I don't know. We'll leave it up to whatever you want to do, right? So there's options there too, right? There's a lot of options that you can do. We don't have to just always stay together. You guys can go off and do your own thing if you want. The airport's either about an hour-ish away is Reno. The other one, Sacramento, is like 2 hours. For those of you flying in Reno, I could possibly pick you up as well because I'm driving there. So depending on what time you come in, what day, I may be able to pick some people up too. But yeah, if any of you are interested, hit me up. Let me know. I can add you to the group chat. We got a group chat going on Facebook, a Facebook group chat. And so yeah, I'm definitely going out, going to be there. We all can hang out and just chill. Like I said, Reno's nearby, so for those of you that want to just kind of do a getaway and head over there for a little bit and chill out in Reno, that's an option too. So yeah, there's definitely stuff to do. But like I said, it's gonna be more of a vibe, just hanging out and just chilling. And so it should save money on the wallet, right? Because I know it's in between con season. You have Star Wars Celebration, I believe, is in April, and then Comic Con's in July. So it was kind of difficult to find a good time, especially in North Lake Tahoe, because it's in May and sooner it's still cold up there. You know, it's the higher elevation, so there's some snow and it's still pretty cold there in May. So I figured June, with some distance, some time away from Comic-Con, to allow some people to possibly go. And so yeah, I'm hoping with it being more of a chill environment, people won't have to spend as much money just for flights. Going on Airbnb too, if you find others that you want to share an Airbnb with, you'll save money that way. So yeah, either way, let me know if you want to be added to that group chat if you're not already. Even if you're just interested, it doesn't mean you have to go, but you can get that information and we can all kind of pitch ideas around. You can get a sense of what's going on, and if anything, you can always just be removed later on if you decide you don't want to go. So that's out there. And then let me see here. I think that was the only other announcement I had, but like I said, just stay tuned for the giveaway that I'm going to be doing. And then other than that, Thanksgiving week, like I mentioned, I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving, a time in family. Of course, we got to keep in mind what's important to us, and some people might be collecting. Then if that's what it is, that's what it is for you. But for those who have family, or fortunate enough still have friends and family around. I know some of us may have lost some people, so my condolences to those who just recently lost somebody. But for those of you who still have family and friends around, enjoy your time with them, because as we all know, it doesn't always last. So keep your health, your family, your friends, and enjoy the time that we have with everyone that you have. And of course, continue enjoying the hobby when you can outside of that. But yeah, anything else you guys want to add to that on the Thanksgiving before we end this?
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Turkey Day. Enjoy your time. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we did ours today because I got to work. So.
Oh yeah. Work. Oh yeah. And then you're probably not the only one. Yeah, for those who have to work too. Yeah. It sucks, but I know you guys got to do what you got to do. So, but I still hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving regardless. For those who have to work. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Yep. Happy Thanksgiving. And with that, you all have a good night. Again, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the rest of your week. And just keep it locked. I may do another stream maybe next month or so ish. Yeah. Nice. There you go. Yeah. All right. Have a good one all. Later.